All right.
The tilt is real.
Tilt is real.
This is when the tilt is real.
Welcome into the Sunday Tilt with your hosts, the FF chef himself, Juan Carlos Pena, and John JAWN Swanson. It is Sunday, my dudes.
This is when the tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real.
Hey, welcome back. It is another season of football.
Oh,
Welcome into the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt, brought to you by the Tilt is Real Fantasy Football Podcast. It is my pleasure to welcome you guys into the 2024/25 season with none other than my best friends.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. I've got Mr. FF One of a Kind and
Let's go.
John JAWN Swanson in the building. Myself, James, the FF Chef. Welcome in, guys, and welcome into another Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt.
It's Christmas morning.
It is
Right.
Sunday, my dudes.
I love that. Mr. Swanson. Love that.
We're
We're here now.
back.
Yo,
We're here.
welcome back. I want a big welcome back because this doesn't happen. I got a trophy and I'm boasting and I'm wilding, but this doesn't happen without the comment section, without all these guys that have been here from the beginning. My boy Zach, Eric Brewer, Cesar Espinosa, Lucius, like everybody's back. You all won championships last year, made deep playoff runs, and we can't be more thankful to have you guys here with us to share your Sunday morning and help us really, because we help you, but you help us, and it's a community now. It's a family now. It's the Tilt Squad, and we're here, baby. We're back.
We're here. Is this year 5 that we're
Yes,
on
sir.
right now?
Yes,
year
sir.
5. That's year 5. We're still doing it. Started out as just like a, hey, let's see if this works. And then all you wonderful people
Yup.
here in the chat, this is what keeps it going. This is what drives the show.
Absolutely.
pumped.
Absolutely. Me too.
And
Me
we've
too,
already
Mr.
had
Swanson.
we've already had 2 football games.
Right.
Chef's
Man, no.
having conversation.
2 good ones and 2 like fantasy
2 good
relevant,
ones.
like knock your
Yeah.
socks off type games, bro. AJ
Mhm.
Brown is here.
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy is here.
Saquon Barkley is here.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon. Like you
Saquon.
can't be more excited, Mr. Swanson. Come on. How amped up are you to steal a guy from another team? Sorry, Chef. And then he goes off the way he did, and he projects to be like otherworldly.
This is what the NFC East does. Honestly, this is what the NL East does. This is what we do, is that we take other teams from our division and we bring them here and we make them great. Zach Wheeler, Bryce Harper.
Yep. Just snatch
Saquon
them up off the
Barkley, let's go.
competition and make yourselves better.
Yeah.
I love
There
it,
he is.
man.
Chef
I
Scott,
love
I
it.
thought you were having comms issues for a sec, but he's good.
I'm having,
Yeah.
I can hear Juan at the chef's table, but I can't hear him in my ears.
Oh,
But you hear me fine.
yes, sir.
So let's ride.
Wait, actually, I
Okay.
don't hear you.
You don't hear me.
Not in my ears.
Interesting.
I hear Mr. Swanson perfectly.
All right.
Some
I'm
are
gonna
having
jump
some
off
comms
real
issues, but
fast.
we're
You
here
guys,
talking.
yeah,
Let's chat it up.
chat it up. You know, you can talk
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna-
Thursday, Friday. There's stuff in
Hold
the
on.
chat.
Before I talk about Thursday, Friday, behind me, there's another one of these little hair balls. And I have 3 in the now, since we've been doing this, I had never won a fantasy league. Always went to the playoffs, always did okay. The chef always sniped me for my waiver wire guys in week 16 and beat me in the playoffs because
True.
that's how the chef gets down. He does waiver wire shows online and stuff. So he's always ahead of the game in that sense. But he really can't like say anything with these now because I have 3 out of the last 5 years. And it's a lot to do with this show and a lot to do with this research that we do and the comments and all the tilters putting their opinions in. And I make a decision at the last minute. Like I've won a couple of these with Jameis Winston as my super flex number 2 quarterback. Joe Flacco as my number 2 super flex quarterback, you know, like, and that's only because we're talking about it in the tilt, and I'm like, let's put Joe Flacco in. You know,
After
you
the
want to
show,
win? I like it. You want to win? Put Booby in. So yeah, I put in Joe Flacco and I won.
And
after
we're
this,
back. Technical issue fixed. All
Here we
right,
go.
now we can
There
hear
it
each
is.
other in chorus. I don't know.
In concert,
Concert.
concerto,
Concerto.
Desperados, ROOTS, check the flow. Little Roots reference for you OGs out there.
love that.
Yeah,
Juan, just like you said, man, after this show is over, that next hour from 12 to 1 o'clock is just like I need to go away from the rest of the world and just sit
Yeah.
there.
than
Well,
just
yeah,
be.
we go up on the chef's porch. Usually, I go upstairs on the chef's porch and stress myself out for about a half hour. We bounce ideas off each other and do DraftKings lineups because our lineups are set. My lineups were set this morning. I'm good to go. Like, I'm ready. But I will make adjustments based on all the information that we're going to get today. Some of our guys are on-field correspondents. Our boy Justin is always out there in the field. He seems to be at a game or he knows the weather. We got Joe Martucci later on in the year when the weather comes up.
He actually already
Did
jumped
he?
on
Let's
Twitter
go.
yesterday. I tagged him
Yeah.
a little bit. Swanson
coming
followed
back.
up.
Yep. So we're gonna
Very
do
nice.
He's got
Joe
some
Martucci
updates.
is probably going to be back with the weather update, and we have some weather updates, so we'll break those down.
That's
as
awesome.
we, well, he's got only.
the
I mean,
thing now, man.
fortunately,
I don't know
early in
how
the
we had
season-
time to put this pod together or this show together, rather, but it's coming together just fine.
It
Let's
is,
just keep
dude.
going.
I love it. I love it. And it's thanks to everybody out there, man. It really is the community effort, and we really appreciate everybody listening, everybody tuning in and spreading the word.
always.
I want to know by a show of hands in the chat how many of them actually won their league last year after we wrapped, of course,
Right.
you know, the ones that didn't get a chance to say, oh, yeah, we won. I want to see it in the chat now.
Yeah.
Because
Week one is dope because it is a victory lap time. Like people do that. Last
take
year
your
it happened.
victory lap.
I'm taking
'Cause
mine.
you're
I'm
a
taking
champ
mine. I'm a
for
champion.
another
I'm
couple
taking mine.
hours, and then that
Mhm.
is it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after that, once it resets, man, like I know we had 2 games played, but it feels official at 1:00 today. Like, okay, now you're just another dude trying to win.
Now you're just back in it.
You can
Right-
have last
right
year's
back in the
trophy,
gauntlet.
but let's talk about
Mhm.
now. Yeah, let's run it
Right.
now.
Mhm.
Right.
Brand new season.
So I'm gonna put my trophy down. That was enough showboating.
And
gotta
as
do
you
it.
see, I don't have a trophy this year. I took
You got a couple pinky rings.
best
go.
best second place
Bang.
player in the history of second
That's
places.
usually my spot.
There you go, undefeated.
Look at that. Dame Roche,
Wow.
undefeated. Remember that 14-0. Unreal.
Let's
go.
go.
That's
Matt
awesome,
McCoy.
man.
Let's go. League winner.
I love
I-
it.
Our
They're
boy
here.
Zach. Hands up, big dubs last year. Come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Speak about it.
That's
This
what we
is
do as
great.
a tilt squad, baby. Like, we talk about it, we go through it, we play around, and I love when it twists. I love when Chef has a player and I have a player. Mr. Swanson's playing tiebreaker, and then suddenly, like, one of us will sway the other way, and then we'll be unanimous with Mr. Swanson's guy, like, or someone in the chat will throw in a name, and we're like, oh, you know what? Go
And the
that
chef
way.
hits a button.
Let's do that, and then it works.
Cheese dub. My man Pete.
Jeez, dub.
Cheese got a dub too.
I love
Let's
it.
go. I think that's
All
Pete.
right.
I'm pretty sure that's Pete.
I think we
It
can
might
be
start
another
getting into
cheese.
some things,
Might
guys.
be another cheese. You guys want to start jumping in?
Yeah, man. I that's what we're here for, and I'm sure
Let's go
that's
for it.
what the
Let's do it.
people in the chat are here for. I mean, they love us
100%.
as individuals, but in all reality, we know why you're here, people.
Let's win some people their leagues. Let's go.
That's what we're here to do. We started out, remember, guys, the mission was if we could help one person win their fantasy league, we did something. And
It's
we
important
helped
to
multiple
remember that.
people, and then they're helping us. So, yeah, if it's one person out there, we'll help you. And if it's our group, our family, our tilt squad, great. And if it's new people that come in, join the fun and get some dubs, and let's go to the fantasy playoffs. I'll see you in the
Let's go.
playoffs.
I'll see you
And
in the playoffs.
Before we kick it off, and I see we got Eric Brewer on there.
He's
Just
ready.
stand by,
He's ready.
Eric. I know you were in here. You got it in early. I just want to give a quick shout out to Antonio Conchalo,
Yeah, yo.
one of our Tilt Squad members, for bringing me on, inviting me on to the podcast
dope.
that he started.
That's
And
dope.
he said watching us every week gave him the what do I want to say?
Motivation, inspiration.
Confidence, motivation.
confidence,
Oh, okay.
the level of confidence, and for any of us that know that we jump on a mic in front of whoever
If these dopes can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like you think about it like
Yeah.
that, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, maybe I can do this. Yes, you can. Whatever you put your mind to, you could do
You
it.
definitely can.
Shout out to Antonio. He's out there on the Chicago
Hell yeah.
Clubhouse or Chicago Fan House Clubhouse podcast
Oh, you were on the show.
network. Yeah. It's a
I
big,
like
it's
it.
a big network. Shout out.
That's awesome, man. Good and
That's
and
awesome.
hey, great on them. And the
Huge.
tilt, that's what the tilt does, man. The tilt squad, and we lift each other up. We help
People
each other
helping
get to the right
people.
thing. People helping
People
people. is
helping
dope.
people.
Let's do
Let's
that.
go. All right. Without further ado, we're going to jump into the first tilt of the year. First tilt of the season. Here it
Let's
comes, and it's
go.
Eric Brewer coming out the gate. Now, Eric says that he was getting in early because he's not going to be home when we start the show, but we're going to have this for him anyway. So he has Najee and Swift, and he needs to start, I guess, one of those in
Half
he needs to
PPR.
start one in half PPR. And then he needs a quarterback here between Fields, Jones, and Herbert. He also has the neighbors stack with Jones.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So the running back question first. It's Swift or Najee. Now I know Warren is back at practice.
Yes, but
However, we've got a quarterback situation, and I just started the injury ticker on the screen there for those that are watching live. I'm worried about this. If Russell Wilson actually plays, then Najee Harris is going to get a lot of work.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And if Justin Fields plays, I still think
Najee
Najee
Harris
Harris
is-
is going to get a lot of work.
absolutely.
And I think,
I agree.
and as far as Swift goes, I think there's a lot of mouths to feed in that offense out the gate, and I don't know how it's going to go down.
Yeah.
In the backfield, yeah, it's Swift, but is it?
Yo, how about Tennessee's defense? How about their defensive front?
Yeah.
How about you don't want to
Yeah.
go up against them boys? You know what I mean? Like, how about like
Number
I'm
6
scared of
against
that.
running backs last year. Like
Yeah.
they're strong. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I'm feeling that I'm leaning Najee this way.
It's 100% a Najee tilt for me.
Jeffrey Simmons is a mountain of a man, and forgive me right now, the name is slipping, but the boy they drafted to play next to him at the defensive tackle position is like 340 pounds and super athletic. So like that front
Small
is
guy.
it's going to be a problem, that front. So I don't like going up against Tennessee. I also don't love DJ Moore against LeJarry Sneed while we're here. I'm just going to throw that out there. So I'm not a fan of that. Or Roma Dunze, whoever he puts the clamps on. Sneed's out to prove something after he just got paid coming from Kansas City. So I don't like that matchup. So I'd go Najee with the chef for sure with the running backs.
And then
Yep,
for the
I'm leaning that way, too.
quarterback, I mean, you'd be waiting, and I'd rather play. I don't know. I'd probably play Herbert there.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it on Fields.
I don't either.
Or Jones.
Yeah, I don't want to field the Pittsburgh quarterback, period, if I don't have to.
Right.
And Danny Dimes scares me a little bit. Brian Flores is going to be blitzing. He's going to be wilding out and doing all kinds of exotic looks.
Their
The only
defense is a
thing- the
little
only
bit different
thing-
this year.
That's the thing. Well, the Vikings what you mean the Vikings defense?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Stephon Gilmore back there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you think Stephon Gilmore can like still like at he's getting up there, and Malik Neighbors is just like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
You really think Even
I
if
don't.
they- 'cause
I
they're gonna
think
put him
it-
on
I think
Neighbors.
Yeah, obviously they're going to put him on Neighbors.
They're
and
going
that
to
would
move. I think they're going to move Neighbors around a little bit. It won't be just be
I don't
Rondell in the
think. I
slot.
don't think Stephon will shadow
No.
him though, and I think he'll get a little bit of Byron Murphy. And they could throw Malik Neighbors in the slot, switch players
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
You know, I think actually I think that the Giants are going to be throwing the ball a lot more than we expect. I think Malik Neighbors is going to be active in this game, but I don't give Daniel Jones the confidence
No.
in game one. No, I'm gonna go Herbert there.
Yeah,
Just stick
Herbert
to my
against the Raiders is going to be in a fast track. They're on a dome, and they got something to prove. Harbaugh's first game. I know they said they're going to run the ball, and there's the
It's
whole
the
Greg,
offensive
Greg,
scheme.
Greg Roman
How is he
narrative.
still
they're
in
gonna
the
run that
NFL?
offensive line is unbelievable now. They're gonna run the ball.
Yeah, Joe Alt is a big man. Like Joe Alt's a big boy. Like, so I feel safe about Herbert and how he's going to be protected. And if they need to throw the ball, which they probably will at some point, I feel like he produces, and he's safer than Daniel Jones. Although there is the possibility, Chef, that we're going to see finally the Dayball takes Daniel Jones to another tier. I'm not going to say he's going to become Josh Allen, but we saw the growth happen once they had a whole offseason under their belt. Oh, you want to keep that quiet, do you? Yeah, he did really well with Josh Allen in the
This is
second
his
year.
last chance. This is his last rodeo.
And
Like,
this is
I know he got the
absolutely his last
extension and
chance.
everything. It's literally his last chance.
It is his last chance. However, when did Josh Allen become good? When he got Stephon Diggs. When he got a guy that could separate and win and beat people. And Malik Neighbors is going to whoop people off the line. Like, so this is it. Like you said, it's make or break time. You don't have a great offensive line, but you got a stalwart left tackle. Andrew Thomas is top-notch, top 5 in the league without question. So finally, this could be the year that Daniel Jones takes a little bit of a step up. But for today, Eric Brewer, you got us going. We got the first big tilt, and I think we agree we're going to go with Herbert and Najee.
We're gonna go with Herbert and Najee, but it is
Yeah.
nice to have that Jones and Neighbors stack for the
Yeah.
rest of the season. It's a nice wait and see week
Oh,
one,
yeah,
see what
it's a wait
happens,
and
and then like go
see,
from there.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel
Wait-
like we
wait-
might be
wait
having
till they
another
play the
conversation
Commanders.
next week, but
Yeah.
So my last dynasty startup, we just did it. It's a local. It was a live draft, and I had Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison on my team somehow.
Wow.
I shared that with you guys, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, that was a nice
But I
little play.
scooped up Daniel Jones in like the 15th round as a QB4.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I have him as my 3 in our league of record. You know,
I was like,
so I'll take him.
Hey, I love the stack all day. It doesn't mean I'm going to play it all the time.
Yeah, but you're ready.
Right matchup.
Yeah,
right
Arizona,
team.
the Mandos. You play the right team, and it's like, okay, fire them up. And the tilt is real, boys.
Let's go.
Sure is.
All right, we spent a lot of time on Eric's question.
We did. I'm jumping down right now. I'm scrolling down. There's some tilts in here. Let's get this. Let's get
oh,
this
yeah,
going.
we packed. Let's ride,
baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cesar, welcome back. What's going on? Good morning. Excited for this season. So
Cesar Espinosa.
Cesar has 2 questions for today, both PPR. First one, wideouts between Scary Terry and Malik Neighbors. Second of which is Jared Goff or Caleb Williams. I'm going to jump right in and hit this quarterback one off right here. It's Jared Goff.
Yeah.
It's Goff.
It's Goff.
It's Goff. Like,
and boys out there,
Goff in the dome, please.
Season long, Goff plays 3 games outside.
Mm-hmm.
Week 9 against week 9
games in a
week 9 against the Packers, week 16 against Chicago, and week 17 against the Niners. Those are his outdoor games. Jared Goff is going to cook all season.
That's when he's an outside dog. When he's an inside dog, in 2 years, out of 17 games that he's played inside, 4,712 yards and 43 touchdowns.
Jeez,
indoors. He's an inside dog. That's an inside dog.
That sounds like a top 3, top 5 quarterback this year for
sure does.
With all the
we're going Goff there.
Yeah,
for sure. And then now we got Scary Terry, your neighbors.
Scary Terry's gonna scare me a little, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean,
he's scary for a reason.
That's what he's.
But you know
not
what?
like being called that.
You know what though?
Yeah, but
as much as you would think they're gonna run the ball and Jaden Daniels is gonna run, well, I think McLaurin actually has the better like matchup against DBs. Like Washington's DBs don't scare me, dude. I mean, Tampa Bay's DBs don't scare me.
Jamel Dean,
he doesn't scare
every
me.
year we talk about Jamel Dean.
Jamel Dean, Carlton Davis, like they don't have him anymore. But like Zion McCollum, like I'm not scared of that. And Terry's Terry, like he's gonna cook, like he's gonna get the targets. You saw they shipped out Dotson, so is it De'Ami Brown or is it Luke McCaffrey? Like, what are we? You know, it's him. So he's one of those alpha dog type situations where I trust him over the rookie, even if it's just barely, because I'm the excitement of neighbors and wanting to like take that out for a ride. You get a new car, you get a new Ferrari, and you know it's in the garage. Yeah, you know the old Honda Accord's been doing
almost
well.
like the people that drafted Jaden Reed and had him on their bench.
Yeah, you can't do that
on Friday.
You can't, like, if you're gonna get it, like start it. Well, I started Xavier Worthy in a couple leagues. I was brolic. I didn't need to, didn't want to, and
you were just excited for football.
I
you
was
were just like, let's see, let it ride. I had Worthy going in a couple leagues.
There's a crazy little bit of upside. Like Malik Neighbors could come here and be like, I'm here now.
Oh yeah.
You know, we saw years and years ago, but Mike Evans and Odell Beckham came out and were like that.
On my rankings, I have Malik at 21 and I have Terry at 28.
Whoa.
For this week's rankings. So
a little home influence there, maybe.
Yeah, no, not really.
I know.
I have Malik Neighbors right in between DJ Moore and DK Metcalf. And I have Terry closer to George Pickens area. Like, I don't know, 28. Yeah, 28, man. I'm not fully convinced yet. I think it's going to be a running attack.
How about floor for Terry, upside for Neighbors, depending on your matchup?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much in the same tier. And in that tier,
there are so many less mouths to feed in New York because you have Luke McCaffrey, who's going to start 70% opportunity in college. He's replacing Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel's not there anymore.
Yeah,
he's going to get the ball. Austin Eckler, he still catches the ball.
Yeah, that's true. Catches the ball.
Like, you know what I mean? He still catches the ball. Right. And honestly, I think Zach Ertz is a really sneaky good play today against the Bucks.
I like him DFS because he's going to be
cheap. DFS real deep leagues for sure. But I guess what I'm getting at is more mouths to feed. In this case, let's go Neighbors. I don't really think you can lose either way. No, for me, it's Neighbors. I don't really think you're going to lose either way. I'm going to take the upside. I'll take the ceiling in Neighbors here.
And I'm sure it's like a flex play.
Yeah, it's
the way he worded
2 or 3. Yeah, and it's a flex. That's a good team. If you're 3 and 4 are Terry and Neighbors, you're in good shape for the rest of the season. So you really can't go wrong either way. I am going to say if I had to bet or I had to pick one over the other, I would put Scary Terry in there. I just feel safer with him because I haven't seen Neighbors yet.
Scary is safer.
Yeah.
So I'm going Neighbors.
It's week 1.
It's week 1. You're right.
I'm going to go YOLO and put Neighbors in. It's week 1.
Hey, I got Neighbors.
This is where you drafted him. This is why you drafted Neighbors.
Full disclosure, I have him in our league of record and he's starting. So
right, there you go.
There you go.
I'm starting him.
All right, Lucius, what's going on? Welcome back. Great to see you as well. Everybody, I see you. I see all the tilts coming in too. We're getting to them.
Let's go.
First of which here
Got
comes
love.
with
Got 20
Lucius.
people in the chat right now.
Let's go.
See,
Let's ride.
this name is going to just be here all day long. Neighbors or Mostert first, and then between Burrow, Dak, and Lawrence. Have a great opening day, Lucius.
You too, bro. You too. Enjoy your Christmas, Lucius.
Now you're
in this
playing.
flex, I'm starting.
Now you're
I'm
playing with
starting
my
Mostert.
flex life, huh?
I'm starting Mostert in this flex.
100%.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until
my
he doesn't
anytime
score the
Mostert.
touchdowns, I don't care what Mike Clay says. Until he stops scoring touchdowns,
I mean,
I'm gonna
they're
buy
in
it.
the same tier, so I get the question. Really,
I dig it, but I'm
you
starting.
know, I have
that
my
game could be a shootout too. They run the
overall
ball so
flex
much.
rankings. Malik Neighbors, I have at 40 overall. I have Mostert like 45-ish. And it's just because like I think this game just gets out of hand and they don't need them too much. And you know, we could see
Jalen Wright.
we could see 3 running backs, you know, at any moment of this offense, which is extremely exciting to see.
Yeah,
It is.
But this game probably goes back and forth a little bit. Mostert probably gets a touchdown, maybe 60, 70 yards for his opening.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys too that we forget. He's one play away. He's one cut, one juke, one slip, one missed tackle, one good block away from see it to the house. So yeah.
Is there any way you could play both of them? Like
it's a good you're in a good spot when you're choosing between those two to put in your lineup. So Lucius obviously drafted well, as all of our tilters do. Everybody drafts and has great teams.
Sir.
That's where the problems come in, because you have a great team and you don't know who to start.
So we're gonna land Mostert there.
Yeah,
I'll go Mostert.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go Mostert. I have faith in the Dolphins offense more so than any other offense this year. I think they're going to the Super Bowl.
Whoa, don't play with my emotions.
I'm serious.
Juan, act like you don't know.
No.
For me to tell him that it's
team
serious. Like, and I haven't shared that
Fastest team
information
alive.
with him, but that is my AFC pick.
The last time
For sure.
I can't say what his nickname was. I was gonna say it, but I believe Bill Clinton was in office the last time the Dolphins won a playoff game. So, like, I've seen a lot of Cleo Lemon, and Chad Pennington was actually a good one, and Matt Moores and all kind of stuff. And for us to be mentioned like Super Bowl, like
yeah, you guys are definitely in contention.
I believe contention. I believe we're a playoff team, but we got to get past the Bills. We got to win a division. We got to host a playoff game and hopefully win it and things of that nature before I get my hopes up. I'm not getting my hopes up yet.
Right.
But it will be an exciting offense. There is no doubt about that. And they will be fun. And against Jacksonville, not really a great defense, usually bottom 5 in the league. I really think that today's going to be one of those. That's one of those track meet shootout games. And I like everybody that's playing in those games.
100%. All right, quarterback. Let's go. Burrow, Dak, Lawrence. I'll tell you who I am scared of. Joe Burrow. I want nothing to do with that.
Well, you know, I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared of Dak. Going up against the Cleveland Browns defense, they didn't
like
allow
that
a first down for like 7 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
that's a scary matchup. Like, and it's on the
Browns
road. They're already like road dogs, which means maybe they're down and he has to throw, and you get a lot of garbage time stuff. And CeeDee Lamb is pretty much uncoverable.
Cleveland by 2.5. Let's go.
Cleveland's got 3 really good corners, man. Emerson's a really good corner. Denzel Ward is even better than him.
Back.
You know, and Greg Newsome is amazing. So like that nickel package that they have is absolutely absurd. So, and then Myles Garrett.
I'm gonna go with Lawrence.
Me too.
I'm going with Lawrence. We don't know what's going on with T. Higgins. He's doubtful.
All
right. We don't know what's going on with Jamar Chase. Which I think he plays. All right. And if he does, it's at a minimum faction.
It's at a limited.
Yeah. But so quick little
contract
waiver wire
injury.
tip.
Yosivas?
Yoshevich.
I think it's Josephus, but I think he's
Greek. Andre Yoshevich.
Andre Yoshevich. Sounds very Greek.
Quick waiver pickup. I mean, it could be interesting for DFS as
well. Great DFS. Yep.
He's probably super cheap too.
Indeed.
And also the rookie Jermaine Burton. You know, he's going to fill in for that T. Higgins role as well.
Yeah.
So he's bigger.
He might take a shot.
Yeah. I think they add in him a little bit, and it should be a great game there. But I think Lawrence going up against
the
Dolphins,
he's
going to have to play catch up.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to have to throw the ball. And if they're going to do it, that's the way they're going to do it. So I go Lawrence.
Yeah, and outside of Jalen Ramsey, like that's where we have our questions is at corner. Like, what are we going to do? Like Kendall Fuller, like he's a little older. He's 29 years old now. He's never been a speedy guy to begin with. So him matching up against Gabe Davis and Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie, like there's a chance that somebody's going to go over the top on us. And last year when we played in week 1, shootout game against the Chargers, that game was in the 30s. They scored 70 points combined. Like that went down to the wire, Dolphins Chargers week 1. And while most of the time last year, it was 13 games out of 16 that were under. Like the games were boring. The games were low scoring. The average score was 40 in every game last year.
How did you make that rhyme just like that?
I don't know. That's just how I flow.
Boring, outscoring.
I like it. So
Definitely luring.
So it's alluring to start, Trevor Lawrence against that team. So I like it. That's one of the games that I feel like has a really, really good chance to go over. Most of the other games are going to be tight, close to the best. Like if the Cowboys Cleveland game was 13-7, would you not be? You'd be like, okay, well, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks. You know what I mean? So this is a game where if that game's anything lower than in the 20s, you'd be totally shocked. Like what happened to the Dolphins and Jags game? Like that should be 30-something, big time. That should be a high scoring game.
Right.
And I want that.
All right, moving on here down to Jim Rambo, coolest name in fantasy football.
Jim Rambo.
Hey, Jim, what's going on, my man?
Hope you had a great summer too, brother.
Indeed.
We definitely did. Let's do now the fun starts. Let's jump in. So we got to help with 2 today. Both are PPR. He has Purdy at his starter with Geno Smith on the bench. And he also has Chase as his wide receiver 1, with his only options being Josh Palmer or Chase Brown. Help. I would like to jump in here.
Go for it.
And talk a little Josh
confidence
Palmer.
on week 1, man. That's
on,
good.
man.
Week 1 is always the hardest for me.
It's tough, man.
Very hard.
Starters,
Very hard.
and unless you're talking like super flex, deeper league,
For sure.
dynasty, like that's the other option.
Out of these 3 right here with Chase, look, with the Chase situation going on, my wife, it's her first year running her own team.
Oh,
And she has Jamar
Go
Chase.
ahead,
So
Bree.
we got to do some things here today. One of which is this exact same tilt. She has Chase and we have Palmer on the bench. Palmer last year against the Raiders, first game 8 for 77, second game 4 for 113 and 1. I think Josh Palmer here is a safer start than Jamar Chase. I know it's disgusting to want to put Jamar Chase on your bench, but the guy's kind of been an a-hole to everybody. So, I don't want you want to put him in and then he goes like, what, 3 for 22 because he was just limited.
Or he goes 4 for 156 because he ripped off a long one, and you know what I mean? And he's Jamar Chase. So temper it a little, but I understand what your logic is saying.
What's the offensive line, defensive line situation for that game? The New England Patriots.
Well, they lost Matthew Judon. I don't know how healthy Barrymore is going to be because he's got a real condition that he's probably not going to play this year. So that defensive line is young, but it's Gerard Mayo, and they're going to come out and they're going to have I think they'll show face, but I don't think they'll be great. However, I am scared that Ardarius Mims, the rookie from the Bengals, is not going to play the right tackle. So you already have a problem there in Joe Burrow's face. There's a couple factors that I don't love that game. I could see a lot of Zach Moss that game. The defense from the Bengals is really good, and I think they'll give Jacoby Brissett fits, and they'll probably win that game. Low scoring, control the clock.
Is it a Zach Moss game?
Too much. It's a Zach Moss game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And Chase Brown, like Chase Brown's okay. He's gonna be somebody who might be able to flex. Yeah. But if I'm gonna take an upside play, or if I'm gonna take a play, I think I let Josh Palmer ride today, because they're going to give those receivers a chance to see who it is. Is it Quentin Johnston? Is it him? Who is it? Is it McConkey? Like McConkey? Like, who is the guy? And Josh Palmer's going to get his chance. And like you said, Mr. Swanson, he had a couple good games last year. So as gross as that feels. Now, how about this quarterback thing? Are we going to I think Geno Smith is the better play than Purdy, bro. I know that's sacrilegious and everybody loves Brock Purdy, but we're playing the Jets on Monday. Right? Geno's the play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Geno's the play. Would you play Geno over Joe Burrow?
I'm playing. Yes.
If it was about money, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go Geno there.
It's week 1. Lineup. It's week 1. You know what I mean? Like,
it's week 1.
And it tilt a little bit. I mean,
the Broncos defense doesn't really scare me.
No.
And it's just all the uncertainty. If Higgins and Chase were playing, no, it's not
the
even
Jets
a question.
defense is
it's a different story.
Scary.
It's a completely different. Yeah. That's going.
Sorry, wrong team.
No, yeah. No, they're playing the Patriots, Joe Burrow. So no, I'm not scared of the Patriots.
I was talking about Purdy.
I'm scared of the situation. And yeah, no, I'm scared of Purdy. That's why I'm Geno over Purdy for me, 100%.
Yeah,
I'm not even wavering on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to ask the crazy question of Burrow or Geno, it's tough. But I think Geno against the Broncos is a better play at home. They're going to be fired up, ready to go. Mike McDonald's going to be the new, coach there, and they're going to play good defense and the 12th man. And I just feel like Bo Nix starting turnovers, easy touchdowns. Who can guard DK? Is it going to be Surtain? He just got all his money.
Surtain
Shadow. So then JSN season.
Yeah.
And
Lockett's active today.
And Lockett's active.
Lockett's active today.
Yeah, give me Geno. That game has a better chance to be in a shootout too.
100%. What's up, TS? What's up, Bud? What's going
TS.
on?
Hollywood.
Let's say hello to everybody here going down. I see everybody's tilts down there. We're excited, man. We're talking a lot because it's week 1. So we're going to get to everybody. I promise.
We will get to all your tilts.
James Roche, how are you doing?
Champ is here.
I know he's here. 14-0. Let's go. Hope you had a great summer. Needs a tight end, a flex, a wide receiver. I believe that's probably a T because that's next to the Y on the old keyboard.
Yeah.
So he's got Ridley, Javonte, Chase Brown, Charbonnet, and Judy. Tight end, McBride or Ferguson. God bless you as well. Let's go. Need a tight end and a flex.
Tight end and a flex.
McBride's got to play.
McBride's a tight end.
Yep.
Hands down.
Yeah, hands down. He's got to play.
Give me wide receiver. Give me Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, give me Ridley.
Oh, thank you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me Calvin Ridley with the chance that DeAndre Hopkins doesn't play. And either way, I think Ridley is involved in this offense for a reason.
I agree.
And then a flex play. I mean, if it's tight end premium, I might go Ferguson. Otherwise, it's Judy as a flex for me. And then your Javante's your running back.
It was a tight end and a flex. So it's
it's one of those.
It's McBride and Ridley.
Yeah, it's McBride and Ridley then.
Yep.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Let's go.
No, Ridley over Javonte Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tyreek Stevenson doesn't scare me. Jalen Johnson, good corner. If D-Hop plays, that's who he's getting.
I think Javante's going to surprise a lot of people this season.
I think so too. But I think Ridley's a smash.
Agree. Yeah.
Ridley's a smash.
Zach. Brandon Marsh. Big Beard. What's going on? Zach needs 3 flex spots.
Big Beard, Brandon Marsh. I like that name for Zach.
Amari Cooper, Rashad White, Kirk Kittle, JSN, Zamir White. He's got Tyreek and Cup at wide receiver and Henry and Etienne at running back. So Henry's already started.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Etienne at running back, and he's got to put 3 in his flex. Rashad White for me goes in there.
Yeah, against the Mandos. Yeah, he'll get it because he'll get it in the passing game no matter what. I don't like Kittle against the Jets. I do like JSN.
Yeah, Rashad White isn't any time for me today, too.
Give me a Rashad White, JSN.
And Zamir?
I don't know about that.
Not Zamir?
I don't know about the Raiders.
I'm not scared to start Zamir. They're going to try to run the ball and play defense. I think Zamir White's a good play for me today. At least with usage, he gives me a safe floor. Like, I'll tell you what, I like Zamir White over Rashad White today.
You like Zamir White over Rashad White? I don't.
Over Rashad White, yeah. Listen.
I mean, I'm just looking back to last year. Did much change with the run defense for the
Yes. The Commander, the Commanders defense, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, stout at the defensive tackle position.
Tight.
Yeah, and then they have Jamin Davis.
This is why I have you.
Jamin Davis is gonna come into his own. They signed Bobby Wagner for leadership. They have Dante Fowler Jr., so they're gonna be able to put a little bit of pressure on the outsides. And they went and got Jeremy Chin, who's an all-world, like one of those gadget players that you can move like Budda Baker, where he can play outside linebacker one play, middle linebacker another play, strong safety, or cover deep middle. Like, and he can blitz off the edge. Jeremy Chin's a weapon, and he was in Carolina, lost, and nobody knows him. And now Dan Quinn has him. And Dan Quinn's defense last year on the Cowboys, if you remember, really stout, really good defense. Terrible against the run, but it's because they didn't have Jonathan Allen and De'Aaron Payne. So I like those two DTs to be able to hold things down, and I don't trust the Buccaneers offensive line to be able to provide for Rashad White.
Yeah, I'm good for Rashad White.
What?
I'm taking Rashad White
over Zamir White.
We got 3 spots here, boys.
All right, so then those 2 and JSN.
And JSN. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I don't like the Amari Cooper pick.
Not this week.
Not this week.
Not this week.
No, Trayvon Diggs is back.
Yeah.
And that game.
Shadow.
Yeah.
It's
he's
back.
back.
And I don't trust Deshaun Watson out the gate.
No. First game?
No. Okay.
And they don't. Yeah, no. And then both their tackles are banged up on Cleveland. That could be a really ugly, low-scoring, boring game.
Yeah, I mean, it was between Kittle and Rashad White for me.
No.
And the defense from the Jets, I think Kittle sticks to the line a little bit closer.
He's gonna have to block some. He's gonna have to block some.
Yeah.
Give me the Whites and JSN. You like that?
Yep, love that. Give me the Whites and JSN.
Are they cousins?
They are now. Capital KRIS, capital T. What's going on? Good morning. Let's rate the squad real quick.
T, what's up?
Warm it up.
Pick number 6, PPR league. Pick number 6, $100 buy-in.
Throws the buy in there.
I love that. Right? Scared money don't make money. Josh Allen, Puka, Amari Cooper, Bijan, Laporta. This is a 6-team league. Pickens, Aaron Jones. That's great. That's heavy up
Rate your
front too.
squad.
Yeah, he went Bijan, Puka, Laporta in the third, got Josh Allen early in the fourth.
Yeah,
Then he went Amari
that's it.
Cooper. Then he took Pickens and then Jones. That's a good squad.
Yeah,
That's a good squad.
Yeah. What do
Pick
you mean?
six,
That's-
I'm giving it an A.
I was gonna say an 8.5.
I'll give it
An
a.
A.
I'll give it
A.
A.
Oh, an A. Oh, we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, well now.
Oh,
go
I
A.
mean, if we're doing digits,
good.
let's do like an 8.85.
Close enough. I'm gonna give him
Close to that
I'm gonna give him a C. For I'll see you in the playoffs.
Oh,
Yo.
I like that.
You know?
All right.
Wow.
He's in the playoffs. You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
That's a playoff team.
It is definitely a playoff
Yeah.
contender. Yes.
Yeah, it
with
is
Bijan,
100%.
So whether you give it an A, a B,
Bijan,
8.2,
Laporta,
whatever grade,
Pickens, yeah,
I'll see you in the playoffs, cuz.
Mm-hmm. That's
good
a really
stuff,
good
Chris
one.
T.
Yeah.
Love that. Good stuff. Mini Jordan, what's going on? Welcome back.
Mini
My
Jordan.
man.
Where Brooklyn
Mini
at?
Jordan. Full
718, baby.
PPR. Real quick rapid fire here. Godwin or McLaurin?
McLaurin.
It's so close. Go ahead, McLaurin. Shit. I want to go
Godwin's
Godwin.
back in the slot where he belongs.
Full
I
PPR.
know,
He's
dude.
going back in the slot where he belongs, man. How much has
you know what?
changed for the
They're-
Mandos
listen, they're
secondary?
They didn't make many changes in the deep secondary, just the safety
Because they were
position. Their corners are
31st
still
last year.
their corners are still not good. Emmanuel
It's a good
Forbes,
matchup for Godwin.
like Forbes could come up, but he's slight, he's small. Yeah, Evans could
it's
eat
also
today.
a great matchup for. It's not a great matchup, but it's a good matchup for Terry McLaurin. I'm
not scared of it.
I'm not scared of it. I'm going with Terry as
yeah.
the second target on this team
Yeah.
for Godwin. That's why I switched to Terry.
Yeah, I'll go Terry. If it was Mike Evans or McLaurin, I'd go Mike Evans, but it's Terry. I'll go Terry over Godwin.
Yeah,
but it's close.
it's close.
It is close. I'm gonna stay on the Godwin side. I understand why you're
Fair
the other
enough.
side,
Hey,
but
listen,
I'm gonna lean a little
it's
bit
full-
on Godwin.
Full PPR. Like Terry could go 4 for 76, and you
He's
thought he had a
still
good
like
game.
Mini Jordan
And he's
still.
good, you know,
Mhm.
Shout out Mini Jordan.
and then
Shout out
Godwin
Mini
could
Jordan.
go 8 for 80, you know what I mean, or 9 for
Sure.
75 or whatever with a lot of catches. So, you know, you can't go wrong here, I don't think, but I'd go McLaurin.
Yep, I agree. Jose Vega, what's going on? Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Sunday. What's an easy pick for survival? He's been knocked out in week 1 twice in the last 3 years. An easy pick?
Bengals over the
Bengals?
Patriots.
I mean, you would
Seahawks
know. I
Seahawks
don't
over
know.
the Broncos.
I feel like that might be the one that I would take.
Bills over the Cardinals.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not-
man, that's gonna be a
that's
shootout.
little.
That's gonna
You guys are bugging.
Ah,
I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm telling you, the Bills are gonna go down, man, and stomp on them boys. Look out.
Buffalo over the Cardinals.
Yeah, man, they're at
that's
home,
a good
cuz.
matchup.
Aren't they at home?
Let's see. I mean,
Dolphins over Jags?
I mean,
No.
give me Seattle. Give me Seattle over Denver.
Yeah, either that one or the Bengals.
The spread is it's either Buffalo or Seattle this week, and I think if
I'll
you
throw the
can
Bengals hat in the ring, but it's
yeah, I think Seattle's going to surprise a lot of people coming out of the NFC this year.
Niners
and
over
it's-
the Jets?
And it's just an
No.
easy matchup
Crazy.
for Seattle over a new building team of Denver Broncos. Give me Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, that's an easy one for me. I would write that down in my survivor pool.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Okay.
I don't think if you go Seahawks, Bills, or Bengals, I think you're safe.
And Jose Vega, just a little sneak peek. Every week, check your odds. All right. The teams that have the highest spread usually are going to win.
Yeah, the problem with that is you can't pick the same team again. So you
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
maybe
Right.
you don't want to
So
bring the
that's why I
Bills.
say you bring Seattle in when you know they're going to win.
Yeah,
You know, no questions asked. Save
Mhm.
those big teams for when it really counts.
you're right. Save the Bengals and the Bills. You're right. And go Seahawks first.
Top Cheese, what's going on? Pollard or Spears out the gate for Top Cheese.
Oof.
And then another
Yeesh.
one between Pollard or Javante. Both are in PPR.
If it's PPR, I'd probably go Javante.
I would go Javante.
Yeah, and this is one of those that whoever thinks that they know what's going to happen with that backfield in Tennessee, like more power to you,
Yeah.
because I don't even think the coaching staff knows. Like I don't
No.
think they haven't decided.
It's
a
It feels very
gameplay thing.
50-50
for me, it's
to
like
right
2A,
now.
2B. It's
Yeah.
not 1A,
Yeah,
1B.
no.
It's 2A,
yeah,
2B.
100%.
I think of Javante Williams as a 1A
Yeah. Give me that.
in a system where they know, like, he lost weight this year.
Who's getting 15 carries
He's slim.
out of this group?
Javante's getting at least 12
Javante.
12 to
carries,
15.
but he's going to get like 17 touches.
Yeah, 15 touches. Yeah,
I
the
have him
guarantee.
charted for like 5 receptions today.
If either Pollard or Spears came out of this game and had 7 touches, 8 touches, and the other one had 15, I wouldn't be surprised. Which one was the other one? Like, I don't know what's going to happen there. Like, nobody can know.
So if you're marking things down, I like Javonte Williams 4 receptions. Throw it on there.
Okay. A little over on the receptions.
Little over, yeah.
I'm gonna start taking notes on here.
Yeah, I'm
I'd
taking
take the over on 16.5 rushing yards. I'd take the over. Or 16.5 receiving yards for Javonte.
Oh, 16.5 receiving yards? Yeah. Is that the
That's
spread?
what the line was. That's what it was yesterday. Or like late yesterday.
Wow. Okay.
Rushing is 51.5. And then if you go to the other side, this is where it gets like ridiculous because Pollard's rushing line is 43.5 and his receiving line is 10.5. But then Spears is 32.5 rushing and 15.5 through the air. So it's almost a deadlock.
Yeah, so they don't know.
They
And they
don't
usually know. The odds makers,
Nobody
Vegas knows. Like Vegas usually, if anybody knows, it's Vegas. Because damn, come on, man, we're watching Thursday football. That's under all day. That game is under all day, and then it pushes at 47. Come on, man. Like you burnt all my parlays up and just like took an extra chunk off me because everything was.
I had the touchdowns. I had the Worthy and the Pacheco.
And then you push on the over-under. Like, how does it hit exact? It should have been 46.5, 47.5.
47.5. It was 46.5.
Damn Vegas. But yeah, they're smarter than we are. And if they don't know between those two guys, go Javonte.
I'm going Javonte.
And if I had
Javonte.
If gun to my head, I'd take Pollard. But just
I don't think it's gonna matter. Pollard or Spears.
It doesn't matter. But I go Pollard. It's
gonna be like a 0.5 swing one way or the other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Spears just because it's full PPR.
Fair. That's fair.
And that's it. Yeah. Crooked Kamish, what's going on? Welcome back.
Hey, there he is. What's up? What's up, Antonio? Antonio Picciolo. There he is.
There it is. PPR flex spot. Here we go. Kamara, JSN, Pollard, Brian Thomas Jr., Chuba Hubbard. PPR flex spot. Is Alvin the best option?
100%. You're playing Alvin Kamara.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't not.
It's one spot. Yeah.
He's going to get 10 receptions. Like, that's all he's going to do is get 10 receptions. For,
Alvin Kamara is just going to do Alvin Kamara things. Yeah.
10 receptions for 40 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could also go off.
He
could also go off, and that's the way better matchup than starting, let's say, Hubbard against the same team going the other way. I'd rather have Kamara, JSN, a lot of mouths to feed. You never know what's going to happen up there. Yeah, I mean,
I think Kamara is just a lock for consistency.
I think he's got him almost ranked in the order I would play him. Oh no, I would put Pollard to the back of that bus.
Yeah,
and then I would put Hubbard.
I would put Hubbard like 3.
Yeah, and then Thomas to take a flyer, and then over Pollard just to take a home run shot. But yeah, Kamara for sure.
100%. Untamed Music, what's going on?
What's up?
Ah, man, tell me he's the unluckiest person in fantasy. Barely the first Sunday, tight end got his job stolen, so that's your Mark Andrews week 1 situation. He's gonna be fine.
I'll talk on that real fast.
Go for it. Let him know.
All right. So I was doing a little extra analysis on this morning because why? I'm a nerd. And first off, it was Mark Andrews' first day back after he got hit by a freaking car. Okay. 3 days prior, he was back in practice. Like, listen, Mark Andrews is going to get worked into the offense slowly but surely. And yes, he is still a top 5 tight end in my book, but he may not be a top 5 tight end every single week. He is the guy that is going to be looked at in the red zone week in, week out. Hey, they were double teaming him, triple teaming him
at some points
in the 5 zone. Every time they were close, he was getting blanketed with coverage. And that's why Isaiah Likely was so freaking open. That's why Rashad Bateman was open for those deep bombs towards the end of the game. They were covering him like madness. Now, first game out, they see, oh no, we have another person to worry about. And Isaiah Likely, it will free up coverage for Mark Andrews to do his thing. You are not the unluckiest person in fantasy because I drafted him too in our league of record. All right. I picked him 5th round.
Yeah.
It's over there in the corner. I think I moved it a little bit.
The point is to not panic. You're absolutely
right.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yep.
And same thing with Jordan Love.
You got him in the 6th.
Same thing with Jordan Love. I picked him as my QB2 in a super flex, same league.
Yeah.
All right. We got lucky that it's only a couple weeks, and I knew it was the MCL as soon as I saw the video. But he will be okay. All right. Just go out and find someone on your waiver wire or yeah. So like go find someone on your waiver wire to fill the void while this goes on, there's going to be other injuries today, unfortunately.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, man. We were hoping for no injuries this year. Like the McAfee show
maybe
does.
Sam
they hope for
Darnold
no
is out
injuries.
there. Go out and pick him up.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. For the Love, you can get a replacement for Love, but don't panic. Don't panic on Andrews.
You're Rock Media. I see you growing.
I see you.
Let's
See
go.
Dot. That's
Shout
my
out.
man's right there,
That's
Corey
fam
Spiller,
back
bro.
there,
Yo,
man.
C Dot. He's a real one right there, bro.
Sure
Love
is. A little bit of
C-Dot.
breaking news. Jamar Chase is warming up on the field.
Of course he is. Of course he is. He's gonna come and mess with all
take
of our minds. Like, why wouldn't he come and mess with us?
Let
Take that for what
let
it
the
is.
man play. Let the man play.
Listen, I got Burrow. Let's get it. Like, light him up. Light him. Let's go.
Jumping around here a little bit.
If,
Matt
if
McCoy,
Jamar
let's go.
plays,
Mm-hmm.
do you put Burrow over Geno?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Especially if your league has any kind of long touchdown bonuses or any of that. Like, yeah, they're not firing him up. Because if he's out there, they're gonna cook.
Sweet. I like that.
Yeah.
This is going to be an intense next hour with these injury updates and
who's
playing and who's not coming out. So
we're ready.
All right, Matt McCoy, what's going on? 3 flex spots and 1 super flex spot to fill in a full PPR. His options are Ayuk, DJ Moore, Stephon Diggs, Aaron Jones, Raheem Mostert, Keenan Allen, Daniel Jones, Minshew. 3 flex spots, 1 super flex spot.
And 1 super flex. Give me Danny Dimes for the Russian. Because he's going to run the ball a little bit. And he's going to have to scramble around and figure something out. I take him over Minshew. I don't know why I just can't get on the Minshew train.
Give me DJ over Minshew.
Yeah,
I'm on that train.
Okay.
You're not speaking crazy.
All right. I like that. And I don't know how I feel about the Keenan Allen injury situation. Is he okay? Is he he's going to play?
I'm not playing him.
No?
I'm not playing him. He's going to play, but I'm not playing him. I want to see how that offense pans out. I don't think Keenan Allen gets as many targets as everybody thinks.
So we need 3 flex spots. We're going to go Mostert.
We're going to go Mostert.
Mostert's 1. I'd rather play DJ Moore over Keenan Allen.
Okay.
Damn sure. Because the ceiling is way higher.
Yeah.
Oh man, do I want to do it?
Yeah, but
do I want to play Aaron Jones?
No, but L'Jarius Sneed though. Sneed's on DJ Moore, guys. I don't know, man. I know it's crazy talk to want to bench him. Like I'll bench Ayuk because it's Sauce Gardner. Like I'll go there, but I feel like Mostert's the one. Damn it, we're gonna have to start 2 of them, huh? All right, I'll go DJ Moore. Just
I think Adunze actually gets Sneed, dude.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Sneed plays
that.
on the right side.
Yeah, on the right side.
58% of the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't really shadow. So I think DJ Moore is going to get those plays. He's going to get those opportunities. They always try to manufacture plays to him starting from last year when he first came on board with the Chicago Bears. I think that play style is still in effect. Okay. They're going to manufacture touches for DJ Moore. He is their best player.
Right.
He got paid.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go.
All right, let's go with the starters then. And that's who we drafted. We're going to bench a top guy that everybody loves. I'm benching Ayuk.
I'm benching Ayuk.
Yeah.
I'm benching Ayuk too. My 3 here, I was going Mostert, Jones, and Diggs.
Yeah.
No.
I know we got to, if we're going to fit DJ in there.
Mostert and Jones.
More Mostert. We get and Aaron Jones. You want to play Aaron Jones?
I think I want to start him over Diggs because I want to see what his role is going to be. I
agree.
The familiarity with Stroud with Nico Collins and Tank Dell is there. It's real.
Okay, all right.
The best corner on the Colts happens to be Kenny Moore, who's in the slot, and I think Diggs is going to be in the slot primarily. So I feel like if we're going to guess as to matchups and all that,
going to get the slot role.
I think so, man. I think that's the evolution of it. I think that's the evolution. I think that Diggs eventually ends up in the slot and plays that veteran in the slot role because Dell's going to be outside the separator, dude, and he can take the top off, and so can Nico on his own on the X. So, yeah, I think
I'm going to go Aaron Jones because I'm not going to roll the dice on the offense of the wide receiver room in Houston yet.
Not yet.
So Aaron Jones,
I'm
DJ Moore,
and Mostert. Yeah.
Okay, I'm on board.
Great tilt, Matt McCoy.
That's
I like
a great
tilt,
one, man. Thank you.
We're off to a good start with these tilts, boys.
Making the brain work on a Sunday. Let's roll.
Let's go. Sir Cam Lanes, welcome back. Let's go. Thoughts on
Let's go, Sir Cam.
Playing time. Should you start JSN over Ayuk?
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Damn, that's such a weird pick.
Listen, man, I don't want to wait till Monday night to see what kind of football shape he's in going up against DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner.
Yeah,
dude.
I think JSN's got a great matchup against Jaquan McMillan. So let's go,
bro.
Yep, let's go JSN there. Kicks from Mike. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
My man.
That's
Flex
Bams.
8 point. You're right. 5 years running. All these names in here. I
Yeah.
love you guys. Flex 8-point rushing, 7 receipt.
Receiving.
Wow.
Wow.
Hold up. Flex 8-point rushing.
Yeah, you get 8 points for a rushing
7
touchdown, 7 for a receiving
Oh,
touchdown.
got it. All right, cool. Okay, I like that. All right, so we got a flex, a PPR spot here. Different, but more points. Let's go. Godwin, Chuba, or Ramondre?
Godwin. Chuba's going up against the Saints. I don't like that matchup. And Ramondre is going up against the Bengals. I don't like that matchup. And I don't know that offense or trust that offense. I think I'm going to go Godwin against the subpar cornerback.
I'm going to say Ramondre.
I was gonna say he's the only reliable.
He's the only reliable
in
source
New England.
in New England, and I know the matchup is tough against the Bengals.
Yeah,
but just let it ride. I mean, we talked about Godwin earlier being like the second option, maybe even the third option in this offense behind Rashad White
and Mike Evans.
So I'm gonna go with the main benefactor, especially you're betting on one of these guys getting into the end zone. I'm gonna bet on Ramondre Stevenson healthy for the first time in a year and a half to punch it in at least once for the Patriots this week at an 8-point rushing touchdown.
I think the Patriots are hot garbage, and I'm going to go with Godwin.
I'll stay with Ramondre that somebody accidentally threw out a diamond ring in the garbage. Well, not a diamond ring. Someone threw out
diamond.
I'm sorry. Someone threw out a
shiny cubic zirconia,
a cold beer when they shouldn't have.
Go get that beer.
Oh yeah, if it's unopened, let's get it.
Beer. Yeah, I'll take Ramondre.
Just
because it's
knowing the
8-point rushing touchdown. That's what's going to push me over.
So sweet.
8-point rushing touchdown. That's what's going to do it for me there.
Yeah, I mean you're betting on one of them getting into the end zone.
100%.
And I think Ramondre gives you more.
It's our first split there, boys.
Sure. No, we had a split earlier. I jumped.
Yeah.
I took Godwin, I think, over.
Oh, I like this.
I forget who it was, but I like this one too for Zach here. Pittman, Waddle, Keon Coleman, Aaron Jones, James Conner. And out of these, we have 2 wide receivers in the flex.
Ooh. Oh,
well, give me Pittman and Waddle
all day
for the receivers
all day.
And then you're talking either Keon, Aaron Jones, or James Conner.
James Conner.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's volume his way.
He's reliable. I don't hate the Aaron Jones play that you're thinking about, Chef. I know you're thinking about Aaron Jones going up against the Giants. I dig it, but
the Giants defense is going to be good, man.
Yeah, I'm not doubting that. They're going to be all right.
You know, we picked up somebody in the off season.
Brian Burns. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that worries me for Sam Darnold. It doesn't worry me for Aaron Jones. He's not that stout against the run.
No,
him and Thibodeau are going to be great
coming up. Conner.
Yeah, give me Conner.
Conner's a better pick over Buffalo.
But definitely Pittman and
Waddle. Conner.
Yeah, Pittman and Waddle, hands down.
Yep.
Hope you're not playing
flex spot
Zach.
for Cheese. In the flex spot for Cheese for half PPR between Tajay, Deontay, and Lad McConkey. Ooh, flex spot for half PPR.
Give me Deontay Johnson.
Is he getting Marshawn Lattimore today?
Let's check. I'll check it for you.
I think he's getting. I mean, I have it here, and it says, "Yeah, that's who he's getting."
That's who he's getting. You sure about that?
Well, it says it's not always 100%, and Deontay's going to move around. I feel like he's going to have that Adam Thielen role last year, where it's just like, hey, line up somewhere where you have a decent advantage or a decent matchup, and go get open for me.
I just can't trust Lad McConkey out the gate. Otherwise, it would be Lad McConkey. But give me Deontay Johnson to at least
week
get
one
something going. I mean, Marshawn Lattimore, yeah. They also have Kool-Aid McKinstry. That dude is drafted this year, which is very, very good as a slot cornerback, or slot back, defensive back rather. So,
the other boy Adebo was good too. He was like from last year.
And I don't want to discount Tajay Spears, but we just don't know. It's a big week one question mark that I'd rather stay away from, and go either receiver. I mean, if you go Lad, I'm not going to knock you on it. Like it's just a dart throw, and Deontay is the more recognition.
He's the known commodity. I get it, but I think Lad McConkey might be the play here, man. You might just want to go like,
he's a sneaky flex spot.
He is, dude. He is. He could eat up a bunch of targets. I don't trust the Raiders to have any kind of secondary.
Go out and get him. So
the Raiders secondary is terrible.
And we also have DJ Shark out of the game. All right, so they just announced that. So yeah, maybe Lad goes to the outside a little bit more. I know Josh Palmer is going to get his.
Right, and Quentin Johnston's going to be in the rotation, so that's the future there anyway.
Yeah, you know what?
Go lad, bro.
It's week 1.
Play the young lad.
Play him in their flex if you like it.
Play the lad, Mr. Swanson.
You're right, dude. I do not like Deontay Johnson against Marshawn Lattimore.
No.
I'm tilting back the other way. That's a really good point. Yeah, so let's go lad there in the flex.
Deontay.
Have some fun week 1. Screw it.
Taylor and Adebo, the other 2 corners, are really good on the Saints. The Saints are going to have a nice little defense, dude.
Tyreek Hill got arrested.
No.
Or no, maybe he was just detained. TS. Hill's agent said he will play and was just detained. My wife texted me too. She's like, did Tyreek Hill just get arrested?
Yes, he did. I'm watching it on Twitter right now. Shout out to Alex Caruso.
A driving violation.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to start taking the bus, man.
Let me tell you something. I listened to a podcast that Dan.
Maybe it was a motorcycle.
It's the problem down there is everyone drives like doo-doo.
Florida?
It's crazy. They were crazy. They're 85, 90 miles an hour is like the going speed. There's 5-6 lanes. People are switching in and out of them. You got to drive like a maniac, and his name is the damn Cheetah. What'd you expect him to drive slow? Like, no.
It's a really good point. Yeah. He should start taking the bus, though. Big Greens.
Uber. Ooh, Big Greens.
Welcome back, Big Greens.
Big Greens.
I love it.
Our resident Saints fan. Welcome back. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy football. Told himself 1 or 2 leagues and ended up in 7. I think that's.
I like it. That's what we did. I was like, I'm going to cut back this year.
I joined a dynasty startup with Hyde and Ridge
Me too.
a couple weeks ago. Like, I'm gonna just can't say no. All right, Big Greens: Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts, Chuba Hubbard, Jordan Addison at the flex in a PPR.
Ridley.
It's Ridley and
up front. I'm sorry, just on the Tyreek thing. He is playing today.
Okay.
All right. So it was earlier today that he got detained or retained or whatever the hell it was. Dude got a speeding ticket. He's going to play today.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Speeding tickets are expensive. I hope he's going to be
all right. They served him with a warrant.
I mean, they cuffed him. They cuffed him and talked to him.
Oh
yeah, he got the bracelets, bro.
That means he was doing $120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's reckless endangerment.
Yeah. Well, take his license, put him in an Uber. Just put him on a field.
Not on opening day.
Whatever you do, just don't put him in the bathroom.
Yeah. Put him in a bathroom.
All right, Calvin Ridley here. Is this the play, or is this where we?
I feel safe with that.
Voldemort's name. No, okay, good.
Calvin Ridley, yeah, lock it in.
All right,
Jordan Addison, you shouldn't be starting.
No,
it was between
Kyle Pitts.
Ridley
told me
and
once, told me twice.
Yeah, hold off on Pitts. Let's see how it plays out. I think he's still a great option. I actually put in that he's going to finish as a tight end 5 this year as a hot take.
I don't think it's that hot of a take, man.
When I guessed it on my former podcast. I'm so out of the game, people, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, I left DHH. I had to work a little bit more in my life. So
it was a fun run on Dynasty Happy Hour, man.
3-4 years,
really
solid.
There, man.
Yeah, it's fun, and I'm
you
always
learned
in
a lot
touch with the guys, and I plan to go back eventually.
Shout out Tyler.
Yeah,
nice.
Tyler, Doug, I love you both.
Yeah,
let's ride.
But another one for Big Greens here too, between Caleb or Matt Stafford.
Stafford's got that matchup.
Yeah, Stafford tonight.
Yeah, like
that feels like a shootout situation.
That's a bit.
I'm not trusting a rookie in his first game ever. Like I'd rather take Stafford all day.
And Zach Moss or Jerome Ford.
That's actually closer than like I was
gonna think.
Yeah, I was gonna spit Zach Moss real quick, and then I'm like, Jerome Ford though.
I always forget that he finished RB17 last year. He had 63 targets.
Man.
Like it's kind of
he catches the ball. Like he's gonna be a part of that offense. If Voldemort can't like play right and he's not, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna just drop it down. That's like the only reliable thing I would take out of this game is probably Jerome Ford, and Chase Brown's gonna eat into it with the Bengals. I don't know. Moss is such a good play. That's a tough one, Big Greens. This is like where we live, Mr. Swanson. I think we might have to hit him with it.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Right? When you start saying, I don't know, man.
Like you know, usually sometimes in this show, if you haven't been here before, it comes up like this. Tilt of the week.
There it is.
Hope if they heard that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I obviously I said it while we braked on that drop, but
I know. Just hoping it would
my
go over the
pick-
drop.
my pick, and I'll lay out my opinion here. It's Zach Moss for me. He with no T. Higgins in the offense. We don't know who the third wide receiver it's going to be. It's going to be Zach Moss as the second option in the passing offense behind Jamar Chase. I like that better. And in big greens, if it's PPR, definitely ride with Zach Moss. Jerome Ford, yes, he's going to get his. We don't have Nick Chubb there, obviously. Deontay Foreman
Could steal some goal line
work. I don't like how that offense is going to move. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game for Cleveland this week against Dallas. And give me Zach Moss. Yeah.
I like everything that the chef said, and I'll just add, I expect Cincinnati to be winning, and they're going to give it to Zach Moss to pound out the game and run it out and run out the clock.
Sure.
And I'm scared of Deontay Foreman stealing the goal line touches for Jerome Ford. Even though it's a fantastic tilt, I'm going to go with the chef, Zach Moss.
I like it.
3 for 3? 3 for 3,
Yep.
Mr. Swanson?
Let's go. 3 for 3. That's why you smashed the button. My
Let's
man.
go.
TS. What up? Drafted Caleb Williams, but do we think we should play it safe with golf week 1? Yes.
Yes.
Play golf.
Play safe with Goff. He's got a great match.
I'm riding golf the whole year.
Over a
I
lot
hope-
of, yeah.
Goff may be a
game.
QB6 by the time this season's over.
Yeah. The only thing I would do is around the trade deadline, I might move him because those games at the end of the season
are not very good.
Yeah, outdoors again for the first time against the Bears and the
If he's
Niners.
playing indoors,
then
he's a top 5 QB.
Right, but week 16, 17 for the playoffs, then you trade Jared Goff.
Indoor
Trade
dog.
him after he has 5 or 6 great games. Trade him and then ride Caleb Williams the rest of the stretch.
I did something I've never done before, and like I was forced into in a league that I'm in with my father-in-law. I was kind of to keeper league. I was forced into taking Anthony Richardson in like the 4th, which I hated myself for doing because my first overall was Amon-Ra. So 2 rounds later, I jumped out the window and I took Jared Goff, and I just put Anthony Richardson on the bench. I was like, I don't care. I don't care what value I'm losing here. I'm happy. This is the year.
That's
for
perfect.
Jared
Go get
Goff.
your guy.
Just doing it.
You know,
Yeah,
You
like,
got
I
your
do not
guy,
know.
and then you got somebody to you got great value with the other one. So that's good.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah.
You know. All right, I'm gonna jump up here because I know I was moving around a little bit. We're gonna go back to Jim Rambo, coolest name in fantasy football. I guess with the wide receiver situation, should he start Lawrence ahead of Burrow today? Now,
Yeah.
probably gonna play, right?
I'm going to play Lawrence because of the matchup potential.
Yeah.
Just the shootout potential of that game and the fact that they're going to have to keep up.
Mhm.
I feel like, and I like when a team is quiet. Like when you don't hear about a team all offseason. Nobody talked
Brian
about the
Thomas
Jags.
going to turn.
Yeah.
heads
You-
today.
right.
So Brian
right.
Thomas, I'm
If
watching.
anybody knows,
We're
that
pumped.
Brian Thomas is like
People
the
that-
sleeper
yeah.
of sleepers this year.
If
I
you're
love
in,
him.
No funk coming out of Jacksonville this year.
if you're in the right chat with people like C. Dot and Dave Kluge and Jeff Bell, like we know, we've heard it, but publicly, like out there in the open, in the mainstream, Jags have been real quiet and nobody's talking about the Jags. And I feel like they're gonna have a monster season. That offense could finally
There's
be
an
what Doug
88
Peterson
on
wants
my
it to be.
screen on my wall
Yo,
for a reason, man.
Let all tight ends and receptions last year.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Over 100 catches at Ingram. So
That
like
was a
there's weapons
problem.
there. And Etienne out of the backfield, the running game, like
Sure.
yeah, and it's a plus matchup against Miami with having to be in a shootout. I absolutely love the Jags. So I would start Trevor Lawrence today over Joe Burrow.
I would too, 100%. Big guy.
Fair.
Good morning.
What up, big man? El hombre
Big.
grande.
Hey, big game.
Man, my man. All right, let's go. Etienne, Terry, Kyron, Mike Evans for a PPR flex spot. Decisions.
Yeah, that's a team that he has that's like absolutely jacked. Like I've seen it. I've helped him with it. It's IDP, I'm pretty sure, and he's got like a crazy roster.
So
Got him
who's going to
Danielle
win the
Hunter.
week? Is that what you're trying to say, Big Ant? Like, yeah. Ooh.
I like. I
ETN and
don't like
Kyron
Kyron's
are back to back in my rankings.
Yeah.
I don't like Kyron's matchup.
I'd rather go Etienne.
I'd go ETN week 1 healthy over Kyron with the chance of Corum getting involved. We don't know that situation yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's ETN, my man.
It's Etienne.
Stick to your guns.
I wrote something down for Corum here.
That he's really, really good at football.
That his
Still got
line is
return
already
kicks.
at is 24.5 rushing yards. Like
No,
Vegas thinks he's going to be
Careful.
involved.
careful with that.
No,
They
I'm
Oh,
do
he's
that
going to
for-
be involved. They're right for thinking that he's going to be
yeah,
involved.
I just don't trust that he'll get enough carries to do that. Like he'd have to
Just-
rip a good run off.
I
Like,
think
like
he's
not
more
gets
today.
3 carries,
I
it's
think
like,
he's
okay.
more involved
That's why
in
Banana's number.
second down replacive action.
yeah, the thing with those backup running
If
backs,
that's a word, replacive.
you always see it. Like at the end of the third, they give the backup a series, or at the beginning of the fourth, they get a
Right.
series to spell the guy and save him for the end of the game. So like Kyron might sit at the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth, and if he goes on a run, he could have a drive where he gets 40, 50 yards, and that number will look ridiculous. That Swanson said 24 yards. That's easy money.
So just to,
Raiders aren't
It's
that bad.
ETN, man. I'm not.
Oh, here it's Etienne.
Yeah, for ETN.
For the tilts purposes, it's Etienne.
and not Mike Evans, like not even a conversation against the 31st secondary in
Dan
football. Going back to
Quinn's
last year,
taking
like, not a
over.
lot of changes.
Let me see what Washington looks like under Dan Quinn and what his scheme is.
That's fair.
And
Okay.
He likes
All
to
right.
take away receivers. It's not the same, all respect to Ron Rivera. The team that wasn't with him.
It's not a Dan Quinn led defense.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Dan
Yeah.
Quinn led defense
Well,
this year.
Yeah. Gmert. Gmert.
G Mert.
What's up?
Go Gmert. What's going on, Gmert? We're gonna pick 2 PPR for James Conner, David Montgomery, Chase Brown, Tony Pollard, or Jaleel.
Connor Montgomery.
Connor
Yeah.
Montgomery.
Yeah, he had him in
You
order.
had him right in that order. Yep.
That's nice and
Connor
easy. Nice and
Montgomery.
easy right there.
Is Gmert new? Is Gmart new?
Welcome in, G
Oh,
Mert.
that's new. Welcome
to the
in. Let's
team,
go.
bruh.
Thank you. I thought so.
Welcome to the
Welcome
squad.
in. Like and subscribe. We do this all year. I love that. All right. Jump back up to LA. Larry Addison.
LA.
Welcome back.
What's up, Larry?
Welcome back.
Welcome
God,
back.
I love seeing the Tilt Squad back in here. Dak Prescott or Kirk Cousins for Larry?
Cousins.
Uh,
Give me Cousins all day.
Browns
That's
are good.
I'm not even flinching.
not even flinching.
Nope. That's how much I believe in the Cleveland defense.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair.
Can't
Fair.
do it.
All right. Yeah.
Can't do it. I know the Steelers are going to play D. They're going to be all right, but I feel like Cousins is amping and ready to play, and he's got all the weapons. And Bijan out of the backfield is just easy. It's like handing it off, and then you get points for the yards. It's great.
Mm,
I don't know.
yeah. I'll go. I mean, look, it's tough to say no because it's tough to say no to Dak just because of who he's throwing the ball to
Mm-hmm.
and how much better he can make your quarterback. And I know that Dak
Give me
was a league
Kirk.
winner.
I'm
going to go Kirk.
Yeah, I'm Kirk.
Yeah.
I'm inside Kirk. Oh wow. Okay.
Mhm.
All three of
It's
us.
a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
I don't even think
It's
it's
not
close.
easy.
It is close. They're actually neck and neck.
I understand, like in the rankings and all that, and the people, I get it. But
Analytically
Yeah.
speaking. Hey, that's a word.
There's a word, Christy. That's funny. If you're feeling down,
Replacive.
just remember you could have been the guy that drafted. Is CMC's? Oh man, here's a good thing to do. If you can do it, put CMC in a flex spot before Monday. Just because we don't know, and it's scary, and it's week 1, and you don't want
He'll
to
be
be
all right.
copy. I think he'll be all right too, but I don't know. Just
Jordan
something to
Mason, I put it on the ticker
think about.
on the injury report. Jordan
Mhm.
Mason, he's only he's
He's on there,
under
he's on there.
45% owned in leagues, rostered in leagues.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Go
He's
get him.
definitely a waiver wire ad that you can add to your
Mhm.
bench right now.
James Mendez, welcome back, cuz.
welcome back.
Yeah,
I hear
What
you,
is
Chef.
Chris. Oh, James. What the heck, James?
What's up, fellas? RB2 spot. Oh, let's go. Mixon,
Yeah,
Aaron
I read the
Jones,
comment.
Brian Robinson, Warren already
I was
got.
like, why is he
briefed.
laughing?
Also-
Christian
All right.
Kirk paper.
For context for everybody who's new here, 2 years ago, Chef
Yeah.
wrote Christian Kirk sucks on a piece of
He
yellow
does
notebook
suck,
paper.
man.
And he made a bet in the beginning of the
Yeah.
season that if Christian Kirk, I forget what it was, but
It was 2
where-
touchdowns in one game,
was-
dude.
I think that's
And
what
he
it was.
did
but-
it.
and
Damn
that
it.
was the bet, and he did it. So he had to eat the paper on
ate
the
the
show,
paper.
which
Yeah.
he did. He ate the paper.
Yeah,
That was one of the best moments
I'm a man of
out
my
of the
word.
5 years
Yeah.
on this
He ain't
show.
scoring 2 touchdowns
yeah.
in one game this year, though.
Oh,
wanna make a
don't
bet on
start that shit.
I
What if he does it
double up.
today?
I'll
What if he does
double
it
up.
today?
He look, listen. Full
Now it's
disclosure,
construction paper.
That is a 120-minute IPA.
I got one.
They're playing the
Wait,
Dolphins.
left.
Oh, he's got the last page on the yellow legal pad, and he's gonna use it for that. Oh, real quick, just to go back to you guys about not playing Dak or fading Dak today. There were only 3 games last year where the Browns didn't get double-digit sacks. and there were only 5 games where they didn't intercept the quarterback. They are a serious situation. There were 7 games in a row where they didn't allow a first down, a passing first down, dog. Like, they are a serious problem.
All right. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Let me see if I can get it in here.
Christian Cork will not score 2. Is this a season long?
This is a season long.
Oh, he's crazy. I thought it was just today.
No.
Look it. Hold on. Hold it up one more time. I just want this
will
in.
Not score 2 touchdowns in one game.
I need to go on DraftKings for the futures that Chef will eat a piece of paper.
Hold that sheet up,
you
Chef.
Know what? He may only have 2 touchdowns all season.
He wants you to hold it up one more time.
Chef, hold it up.
Are you? Oh, you're screenshotting this?
Oh,
no, I just need to take it. Yeah, I just need for posterity, etc. That'll work. All right, cool. All right, James Mendez. Thank you so much for.
I'm gonna go get him some barbecue sauce for that paper.
So what's the tilt, man?
Watching this. Oh yeah. There's a tilt here.
RB2 spot. Mixon, Jones, B-Rob, Warren. Also got Brees. Brees is hot. Give me Mixon as an RB2. I'm happy with that. It's neck and neck for me with Mixon and Aaron Jones, but I think Mixon
I'll take
gets
that.
his work, man.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I will too. Hi, buddy. I will too. Oh man, gonna eat some paper. Zach back here with the Dak Stroud Kyler start 2.
Stroud Kyler. Bench Dak.
Yeah, bench Dak.
Zach bench Dak.
Zach bench Dak.
Wait, is he asking us for questions in the league that he's playing us in?
Maybe
we can't pay any attention. We can't do it. We got to answer.
He doesn't have those 3 quarterbacks.
He doesn't do that though. He's not that guy. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
that's
he's
true.
not sneaky like that. He's not gonna do that. No. TS Zamir White or Scary Terry in a full flex PPR.
Oof.
Damn it, TS.
Yeah, like hold on.
Give me the Chefs are probably gonna go Scary Terry, but I want to start Zamir White, man. But it's full PPR.
Give me Terry.
Yeah, let's go Terry. Chances are they're playing from behind a little bit, and Jaden Daniels has to throw it, and he's the one.
All right,
so,
I'll go.
Yeah, let's go Scary Terry.
I'll lean Terry. That was a close one.
I like all the narratives then about Zamir White looks the way he looks.
I want to see that LA Chargers defense.
I want to see
fresh.
Let's see. Yeah, you know what? They're finally healthy. They have Derwin James, they're Bosa and Khalil Mack. Like, yeah, let's see what they look like healthy.
Yeah, it's I would go with Terry. And he's got the ceiling and the floor, in my opinion.
Yeah,
for a flex standpoint.
Like a little trade talk over here from Dane.
Let's go. Early season trades
right now. So what do we think? Got offered Metcalf in a 2026 round, 3rd round for Rashad White and a 2026 3rd.
Do it.
Yeah.
Trade Rashad White.
Yeah. Take the receiver. You never know what Rashad White
receiver.
But you never like the running back is so fickle. Like it could be Bucky Irvin season by the end of the
year. Dude.
Yeah.
It's a pick swap. Like take Metcalf.
That is a pick swap.
Term. Yeah,
he's more long term than White is.
Yeah, that's a great smash. Except
I think White's gonna have a great season this year, but dynasty. So
Metcalf's gonna be good in 5 years. Like he's still gonna be a good receiver. And yeah, Rashad White will be.
For some reason, Metcalf feels like he's 45 to me. I feel like he's been in the league forever,
and then he's only like 25.
I know, it's so weird.
It's because he was around that first year that we started all this, and he's been with us ever since. So it feels like it's eternal. Like the year that we started our dynasty league was DK's rookie year. So like that was our first rookie. You know what I mean? So he's been with us from the beginning of this whole dynasty journey. So
Top Cheese wants to know if Juan's still walking around with that hole-in-one ball in your pocket.
It's in the car, cuz. It's in the cup holder in the car. It doesn't leave the car. I have it. Yeah, it's always right there. So that way when I go to the golf course, I can touch it before I get out of the car, and then hopefully I get another one.
Didn't help him a couple weeks ago.
No, but you know what? I've been close a couple times.
Yeah, but out of the 3 of us here, he's the only one with a hole-in-one, so we don't really have a lot of
fair.
And I hold in front of Mr. Swanson from 82 yards one time.
Oh man, that's when we first started golfing.
For birdie,
that shot looks good for birdie.
Yeah,
that was
I'm that dude.
TS is going to stack Goff, Gibbs, and Amon-Ra St. Brown this week.
Do it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate that at all.
There's certain times, guys, when there's certain offenses that break the mold of what you should do in fantasy, and that's don't. Okay. And that's one of them.
And that is absolutely
Chef James. Actually, I'm glad TS said that because Chef James was talking about being a nerd. So this year the sheets came back.
The sheets.
So, like all this nonsense that means jumbo, whatever to you guys is like 3 different sites, offensive line grades averaged out. And then with my own analysis,
I love it.
to figure out which ones have like really elite linemen or whatever, there's a team that has the offensive line that is better than everybody's, and it's not even close, and it's the Detroit Lions. It is not close. Whatever you think about the Chiefs and the Eagles, they have really good offensive lines. Normally, top of the league. The Lions are that much better. Like, they're over the top great on the offensive line. So whatever you want to do with the Lions and their offense this year, ride it. Ride it like you did the greatest show on turf, like you did Brady and Randy Moss. Like, you ride those offenses like that, those elite, like generational offenses, that has a chance to be one of those offenses. And they're in a dome all year on a fast track with elite level Jahmyr Gibbs behind them, open Amon-Ra, Sam Laporta is a thing. Like, just ride the entire Lions offense. Ride it.
Wow. I have chills.
Yeah, I spent the whole day like just studying offensive linemen. Like, I went down a complete rabbit hole.
I couldn't tell. You could have fooled me.
Yeah.
I missed the one up here from Dame. Dame needs a wide receiver too. His wide receiver 1 is Waddle. Higgins is doubtful, so all he has left is Jerry Jeudy and Shaheed in redraft.
Jeudy
over Shaheed, huh?
For the first game, yeah.
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 I'm taking Shaheed.
Shaheed has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, I'm going Shaheed.
I could see that. I could tilt with you that way.
Against Carolina, I'm going to go Shaheed. I just don't like again, I don't like Deshaun Watson right now. I don't know what that offense is going to look like. Their tackles are banged up. They're playing
really tough one.
The Cowboys, I don't know. I don't feel like that's a shoot. I just don't think there's enough points in that game. I don't think that's enough scoring in that game for it to be a thing. And I think Shaheed could have a really good game.
Yeah, okay.
He could have like 2 or 3 catches that go for 90 yards.
That's the problem. Yeah. He gives me upside. He gives me hope. He's a home run hitter, and he's playing against the lesser of the 2 secondaries, I would say, and in at least a probably better matchup, like probably more chances for him to do well. I feel like so.
Yeah, I'll tilt back with you
on
the Rashid Shaheed pick.
I wait to see good. With Jeudy. I feel like let me see what that offense.
More of a wait to see.
Out of your roster, man. I don't think he's gonna play.
He's not playing. I already benched Higgins. He's not playing today.
It's just another year. Higgins is burning everybody. What up, Hydus?
What up, Hyde?
Hydus coming in hot from Mountain Time out there in Colorado.
Congrats on another season, yes sir. Year 5.
Yes, this is the year where we're gonna ruin Hyde's day for every no
Kamara on your team, Hyde. No Kamara.
All right, so 2 leagues, Tua or Lawrence, and then Rodgers or Watson.
Tua and Rodgers.
Yeah,
Tua Rodgers. I'm not putting Lawrence over Tua.
No. That was the easy one. I was just.
I'm not putting Watson over Rodgers.
Yeah, I know. You're not doing Watson, man.
No. Rodgers seeing the hat, man. He should. Okay.
If he gets hurt on the 4th play of the game, I'm done.
If he makes it to 5, are you celebrating?
Yeah.
If he gets hurt on the 6th play, I'd say it's probably a bad start for him. And then, how do we feel about the Saints for a suicide league? This is a question we were talking about yesterday.
Don't love it. I think Canales is going to turn Bryce Young around eventually. I don't know if it's today, but I don't love it as much. I don't like it as much as I like Seattle. Like we mentioned earlier, we put Seattle because it's a team that you can kind of get by with this week. And then the Bills and Bengals I feel like are locks today too.
This just in. We have breaking news.
All right, so we got 2 things to talk about real important, real fast. Now official, Justin Fields will be starting the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers today. That was reported by Mike Garafolo about 18 seconds ago. Shout out to your boy, the chef, for keeping on things. And we also have a new contract done for Dak Prescott. 4-year deal worth $240 million.
That's the market.
$231 million guaranteed.
Dang,
my man just got paid.
What?
Yo, shout out to all my dynasty leagues.
In the bag. That is
231 guaranteed. Wow.
All right, so that is huge. That happened in the last minute. I just wanted to jump in there and say that stuff, guys. There were
Chef, huge ramifications. What the money's the money, whatever. Dak, we knew he was going to get signed. He wasn't going anywhere. 60 million is about what the market is. Not a problem.
231 guaranteed.
That's big money. That's big money. But he bet on himself, and it worked out for him, and he did a good job with his whole free agency. Justin Fields, though.
The other news.
Justin Fields, though.
Yeah.
You know, like that's big for everything we've been talking about. That's big for, is it Fryer Moon season? Like, what's going to happen there? Is he going to run the ball? Like, can you pick him up? Now, if you had those problems now you're the Jordan Love guy.
You can pick up Justin Fields
right now.
Right now.
Like, as we're talking.
Well, I mean, you probably played Jordan Love.
You did, but you got to pick up Justin Fields so you're ready for next week.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Just in case.
He's an
Russ might come back, and Russ is the QB1 in that offense.
This boy comes out here and has a good game today.
It could be switched.
I
think
it's $1 million quarterback.
Fields, I think we see Justin Fields in the offense regardless. And yes, he is a waiver wire ad that I would consider definitely for today against Atlanta. Their defense is not great. They're okay.
Change how you feel about Najee.
Hey, real quick. Justin Fields or Deshaun?
Today?
Oh, dude, I hate you.
Yeah,
today, Justin Fields.
Fields.
All right, Fields or Dak?
Falcons finished 24th against quarterbacks last year.
You're taking Dak over Fields today?
Over.
Not in any DFS I'm playing.
No, it's
DFS
Fields
is
over Dak.
different.
Oh well, not. I'm just saying for today. Like, who scores more fantasy points today?
I'm just taking rushing upside. Rushing upside,
man.
Fields.
Justin
That's
Fields,
it.
baby.
That's it for me. But how does this affect how you feel about Najee from those tilts from earlier?
No.
Okay, change. I know you said it wouldn't. Just wanted to put that out there to make sure.
No, doesn't change that.
I'm still taking. Yeah, I'm gonna take Fields over Dak today. Damn it.
Right.
18-man league. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna put Fields over Dak.
Oh, in an 18-man, you better go get that. Man.
Yeah, he might be gone already.
18-man.
He's gone in our 12-man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh man. All right. Big Green's over here traded Mahomes and McLaurin for Kupp and Caleb. What do we think about the reports referring to Kupp being back and healthy?
I agree with them. I think he's still going to be a staple in this offense.
Yeah.
I don't hate your trade.
No, not at all.
Mahomes and McLaurin for Kupp and Caleb.
I don't hate it for the reasons of winning this year. All right. I think
it's not a dynasty trade. That's a regular old redraft trade.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Because I mean,
it looks like it.
It is.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have done it in
dynasty. I don't know if I would have done it.
I wouldn't have done that in dynasty. So that's a redraft one. That's to win.
That has to upgrade.
Right, that has to be fine. I think Caleb Williams.
He'll have a good season.
He'll
throw 30 touchdowns. Yeah, he'll throw 30 touchdowns. The Bears have never had a quarterback throw 30 touchdowns. I think it's him.
Redraft.
It'll be him. And Kupp could be league winner.
Yeah,
for this 1 year,
he is the definite sleeper.
He stays healthy.
On this.
The value on Cooper Kupp this year was ridiculous in drafts. Like if you were able to get Cooper Kupp in the fourth, fifth,
slipping
sixth round. Yeah, crazy.
KRIST in the other $100 buy-in PPR with the 11th pick. It was CJ, Barkley, HN, Ayuk, Cooper, Ferguson, James, and Connor. So
I like that too. He's a fan of Cooper, huh? I think he got Cooper in both leagues.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Yeah, Cooper in both. Yeah, that's a good team. Yeah. I'd say probably
see you in the playoffs again.
That's still see you in the playoffs. I'd say that's more
because Barkley or HN can win you the league. Barkley or HN can win you the league. CJ Stroud is the third best odds-on favorite to be MVP of the league this year.
For sure.
You know, and Ayuk is on that offense, and he was a star last year, so that's a good wide receiver one.
Good lineup.
And then Cooper's coming off back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
I almost wore the grayed out Barkley jersey today.
You should have, because he's Saquon. You can't hate him.
I can't hate the guy.
No,
I just hate the Giants
for really tough
for not signing him.
And it's not the owner. Don't blame Mara. He wanted him. You saw it on Hard Knocks. He wanted to keep him.
It's Shane.
Yeah,
it's Joe Shane.
Yeah, Joe Shane, and
he's gonna get fired.
Yeah, well, depends on how the season goes.
It wasn't Dable's fault.
No, it was Shane.
Yep,
it was Shane. Dan Roche is PCSing to Germany this November.
Piecing
out to Germany. Dame's in the army. Shout out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shout out.
Yo, salute, bro, my fellow soldier, 100%. My dude.
So this November for 3 years, cuz. Wow.
Germany's beautiful. Don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, No, I don't feel bad at all. That's
beer,
amazing.
great food, great culture. Also soccer, if you like it.
I mean, he's worried about the time change on fantasy football, and it's a real big thing. I mean, the best part about it being in Germany is, you get to tune into us in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You're about
You're
6
done
hours
you're done your
ahead.
shift. You're done your work. It's like 6 p.m. by the time we come on, So
The only thing is, like,
That's dope.
and
the
then he
later
watches football at
games,
night.
the later game injuries are a little bit harder to predict.
Yeah, that's true. The 4 o'clock starts.
4
Yeah.
o'clock starts, like when you have 1 o'clock maybes.
Yeah. So here's a little bit of advice then. Let's try to focus on getting more East Coast players, so you don't have to worry too much about the that. You could do that.
Wow.
I who's going to be playing overseas and try to target some of their players when they have those games that are over there. So if it is a West Coast team that happens to be playing in Germany or London that year, try to grab a player or two from there. And yeah, like tune into the tilt and do it before dinner time. And then before you go to bed, check your lineup and tweak it. That's all. You also have an advantage the other way, because when you wake up, everybody else here is sleeping, and you can see what the stats were from the day before, and you can put in your waiver wires before everybody else in your leagues. So
That's true. That's a really good point.
that'd be an advantage for you working that way.
That's a huge advantage. Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild. Football all the way over there. The timing of it.
Oh, we're worldwide, baby. Brad,
And you
shout
need
out
to go
Brad
check
Bolt
out one
in
of those
Australia.
games.
Brad
in
Bolt
Germany
was going to
this
say
year.
Australia. Is there? Where else are we
Yeah,
playing?
there's a game in Germany. There's a game in
internationally this year?
Berlin.
Is there a German? All right.
Mhm.
I think two in
I
Germany.
think
this
we're doing
year.
a London game and then a German game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
one or two, I think. Yeah,
Here's an idea. Let's never go to Brazil again.
yeah, that's a good one.
Let's
Dude,
not do
their
that
field
anymore.
was messed
Here-
up.
Awful.
You guys are gonna hate me for this, because I like to go down rabbit holes and all that. And I was like, what is going on with the field in Brazil, Sao
It's a
Paulo?
soccer field.
Do you know what two NFL teams use the same exact turf that was used in Sao Paulo? The Packers and the Eagles. Go figure. The Packers at Lambeau and the Eagles at the Link use the same type of grass. That same type of grass was the one used at the stadium in Sao Paulo. Here's the difference. They don't use as much compact underneath, because the players that play there are soccer players and are little dudes. So they don't need the depth that we need here to support
to push off.
350-pound guys with a lot of torque. So it's not a
Okay.
guy that squats
Wow.
600 pounds like Jalen Hurts, because it's a smaller field. That's why the
A little
slipping
guy.
was happening, because there wasn't enough support underneath. But on top, the surface was the same exact grass at the Link, Lambeau, and there. Only two stadiums in the NFL that use the same exact grass. But there was
Bro,
a
that's
issue.
crazy. Interesting. That's a beautiful stat. Why would we
There's a
hate you
depth
for that?
issue.
I had
I'm
no
a nerd.
idea it was the same grass.
Yeah,
No, that's
nerd.
great though. I'm a grass nerd. I regrew all the grass in the yard
That's
with
true.
the pH
That's
sticks
true.
and did that whole thing, but I didn't look
Right.
into what the grass
So-
was and didn't know that there was that like
The
Wow.
the sodding underneath is
side.
thicker for NFL athletes because of their size and girth,
Wow.
compared
Okay,
to
okay.
a little soccer player who none of them weigh 200 pounds. Even the
Mhm.
ones that you look like,
No,
oh,
you're
that's
right.
a big dude.
And there
He
was
weighs 180.
one game in Munich this year.
One game in Munich. Word.
Yeah.
Giants game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
wow.
thought that was a fun little tidbit, because everybody was going crazy about it's unfathomable that you should use that grass. How about don't play at MetLife? You know what I mean? Like, don't play on that turf. How about we don't go there for games?
The
So,
heart of
sorry.
New York City, East Rutherford.
The heart
New
of New York
Jersey.
City. There's 17 games, 18 games this year played at
Oh,
MetLife
man, that's
Stadium
great.
between the two teams.
Just-
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna jump in with the tilt here for the wife. She just ran to shop, right? But she wanted me to get this on the show.
Get it.
Jamar Chase or Chris Godwin, given what's going on. We know
You
he's
can't-
probably gonna play, but
Give me Chase.
You can't bench him.
in the limited fashion.
Not for
Chase.
Godwin. If you were
Right.
saying Jamar Chase or Tank Dell, I'm gonna be bullish and I'll take Tank Dell. But I'm not gonna bench Chase for Godwin. No.
You would put Tank Dell in over Jamar Chase
Yeah. Today. Yeah. I'm wilding.
today,
But yeah, I'm a crazy person.
even
Yes.
even with like the 3 mouths to feed in Houston.
Yeah. I don't care. Tank Dell's a star. I'm just mad I don't have him
for
on
sure
my
he
team.
is, but
Yeah, no.
this is just a
He separates. He gets open. Watch. He's in later on. Well, we don't have that much time left, but eventually we will get to our little touchdown scorer situation. And outside of Jonathan Taylor, I don't think there's anybody I like to score more than Tank Dell today.
Whoa.
wow. Okay, I like that.
Wait
That's
a
good for my prime
second.
league. Thank you.
And here come the injuries, boys. They're
I
coming.
was just gonna say, here we come.
Whoa.
Waiting for injuries to
Actives and
become
inactives.
designations and designations to become injuries.
Yeah, but I like what you were doing there. Guaranteed touchdown. I may have spelled guaranteed wrong. It's still a little early here, and I got a little juice in my
Yeah,
tank.
that's guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
G-A-U-R-A-S.
It's coming from the south. The guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
I
Okay.
will
with it.
edit that immediately.
Guaranteed, surefire, lock it up, Tank.
Before we
Dell
jump
in
into
the
that,
end
let's
zone.
do Zach's tell here between a
Yeah, go
Doomsday
ahead.
Zamir White, Keon Coleman. We got a flex 2, bench 1.
Dunze, Zamir White. I think you have it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna bench Coleman.
Yeah.
Not
Just
to say
so
Coleman's
we
not-
see,
might not have a good,
right?
just to
He
see.
could have a good game. He
Wanna
could be
see
like,
it.
he's here now. But I don't want to make the comparison, Chef. But something about Keon Coleman feels like Kelvin Benjamin, and I don't want it to be that, but he feels a little like
Ooh,
Kelvin
listen.
Benjamin.
A little bit. He's that size.
It's the size. It's FSU. Like
Size. All right, so we're gonna go anytimes.
Anytime TD.
I'm gonna put in my. I'm gonna give you guys my 1, 2,
Hold on,
3.
paper.
I'm gonna give you my 3. I try to keep it light
I like light. That's okay. It's okay.
for week 1. First of which I'm gonna go Kamara. Kamara scores today.
Okay.
Second of which is, I know one of you didn't like this earlier, but I think, you know what? I might take this one back because before I had Rashad White on here to score.
Oh, well, he might
Then-
score.
But then everything you told me about what they did and like how they beefed up the
Hey, it's
Mandos
Dan
line,
Quinn.
like
They're really good. They're going to be a better defense than everybody thinks. Is all I'm saying about the Mandos. Their corners are not great, but their D line and their linebackers and their safety, like up the middle, really good.
I might put that one in the backseat for a minute here. Gus Edwards was my third.
Oh, Gus Bus.
Gus Bus to
Okay.
score. Yeah, Gus Bus to score.
All right. My ultimate touchdown for the day is Kenneth Walker.
Oh, he's one of mine.
Oh,
Go.
must work.
I got him, Jonathan Taylor, and Tank Dell.
Oh, I had Tank Dell to score.
Okay.
Let's go, boys.
Okay. Let's do
Yeah,
that then.
yeah. Kenneth Walker is my guy.
I like him to score
Another
today.
almost guaranteed is James Cook,
I like him too.
which
Yeah.
is a little sneaky
Uh-huh.
up against the.
I was gonna do that,
so
but
we
he
go
doesn't
give that
Arizona.
one to Swanson.
He had
All right,
two rushing touchdowns last year.
I'm
That's
greedy.
what
I'm
scares
greedy.
me.
I was trying to go 9. I was hoping you each had 3 different ones, but no. Okay. So Kamara, Gus Bus, Cook, Taylor,
Gus Bus, huh?
Dell, and Kenneth Walker.
I don't hate the Taylor.
That's only
I
6 of
don't
them.
hate the Taylor pick. How about Javonte Williams?
No, I don't love that one. I don't want to mess up my my little parlay with that. Hold on. 'Cause
I
we're
mean,
gonna
I
see what
love
these
the
odds are.
matchup.
Played as a
Like,
one.
I love the running back matchup or the.
I'll make one and add him, but I'm gonna make that one with these 6. Actually, I'm gonna make one with the 5 without Tank Dell, with just the 5 running backs: Kamara, Gus Bus, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, and Kenneth Walker.
And give me Amon-Ra St. Brown to score a touchdown.
Oh, I like it. A little chaser tonight. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna take off. All right.
Now,
So
we never hit all of them. There's always one guy that.
That's why I
doesn't
want to
score
keep
a
it as
touchdown.
simple as possible.
Yeah, the way to keep it simple is pick like 2 guys to do it. But
that's
we're
why I
not
went
doing
with
that.
3. But I guess
Why-
we're
while
not doing
that's
that.
not
You-
fun.
one
you
year.
what's
expand
the
your
fun in that?
odds. You expand your odds if you put 3 in there. We all know that.
I understand. James Cook scored. Oh man, you know what happened last year. We just he volumed his way and he
Kenneth
PPR'd
Walker's
his
actually
way
a minus
to an
110. Like, he's one
RB11
of the few
finish.
like favorites to score.
Smash, dude. He might
James Cook
score
scored.
2 today.
Gus
I'm
Bus.
not bullish enough to put him down for 2, but he may score 2 today.
Who?
Walker.
Okay. I don't
Yeah.
think I put him back in there.
James
James
my
Cook,
mom's, my
2
mom. Shout out, my
2
mom.
rushing touchdowns last year. Is that not? Mama, what's up?
Yeah, she jumped in there. Hey,
Aw.
that's how you know I'm Italian. All right. You see my mom's last name on the show there. Hey, there it is.
Savastano.
Savastano.
Eh.
Eh?
Eh.
What was that for? All right, so
I
that's
don't
an
know.
anytime on there too. All right. It doesn't bother you guys that James Cook didn't 2 rushing touchdowns.
That's
I
the
don't
problem.
care.
That's what
Receiving
bothers
last
me.
year.
That's what
Wait,
bothers me.
anytime
They're gonna
touchdown. It
put
doesn't
him on the
matter
list.
how it is.
they're
I
gonna
understand, but
rectify that.
4 rushing touchdowns last year, or the receiving touchdowns, 6 all day. He volumed his way and PPR'd his way to an RB11 finish. Great. Don't get me wrong. I love him in every other aspect, but that's why I didn't put him on the anytime because they just have other options down there.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, Kincaid,
Boys,
who I think is a great play this week. this
so
season.
James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, Gus Edwards pays out $600 for $10.
Oh well, okay. Maybe I'll just.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be through $5 and it's $300.
Like
I'm not telling you what to do with your money.
60 to 1, man.
You know what I mean? And that's 5 good running backs. Like I'm not, or 5 likely candidates to score touchdowns today. Like those wouldn't be crazy. If you see tomorrow, like so and so scored, like those are 5 good ones. Again, I'll say it again for the audience out there, for all you guys: James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, and Gus Edwards. If those 5 dudes score and you happen to put $5 on it, $1 on it, it's $60. Put $1. What is it? What does it hurt? $60 free to you. I like it. I'm gonna add Tank Dell to that.
You're gonna add Tank Dell to that one
just for fun.
Just because? Why not?
Yeah, man. Well,
Okay.
I put $1 on it. Whatever your units are. Please gamble responsibly. We're not.
Yeah, we're not affiliated with anybody.
Nobody's
nobody's
affiliation except the Tilt Squad, and we want y'all to make money and have a little fun while you're doing it. See ya.
Bet smart, not
Bet
over
smart.
your head.
That's right. So like I said,
with your head, not over it.
$1 gets you $60.
Problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah,
with
there you go.
If you want to bet
we covered our asses there.
if you want to bet a quarter, you get $15. Well,
Can you actually bet a quarter?
Yeah, you can bet 5 cents if you want.
That's safe.
Yeah.
Bet a nickel.
Beam Productions, what's good? Welcome back.
I'll give you $3.
Back with another season.
Welcome back, Bean.
PPR. What's up, Bean? Zamir White or Ridley in my flex? Thanks.
Ridley.
I think we.
I don't like the running game this year so far.
Steph is not a Zamir White fan.
I've
learned,
but I'm not. I don't have faith in their offensive line. This is more offer, and like their defense is sketchy, so they're going to be playing catch up on whoever against they play. So yeah, Zamir White catch wise, yeah, he's okay. I think he gets, like I said, like 3 to 4 receptions at least. Ridley, his ceiling is just crazy.
The Raiders have the 7th worst offensive line in the NFL.
Yeah, well,
according to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like your sheets.
Thank you.
I like your sheets too, Juan. Yeah,
but that's the way I have to look at it.
Your Eagles are the 4th best offensive line, PZ.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
T. Higgins is definitely out today. FYI.
Oh yeah,
it hasn't been officially reported yet, but he's out.
I wrote him off everything already. It just wasn't going to happen.
We have a little report here from Bridget Condon on the X. Jamar Chase signing autographs. He is active today. T. Higgins is not.
Yep, there we go. There it is.
So that's official enough for me. Higgins is out today.
D-Hop's playing.
Oh, that doesn't change my
no, it helps or anything.
Yeah.
It's fine.
A little bit. Can't talk. Big Reason wants to know if Fields now slides in over Herbert or Dak now that he's
over Dak but not Herbert.
Over Dak but not Herbert. Yeah.
For me.
I know I can see why it's close when it comes to
I think it's the rushing upside.
That's the only thing that is
the matchup. The matchup today, I think I might put Fields over Herbert because I do think the Chargers try to control the ball. I think Fields can do more and get more on the field with his rushing upside than Herbert. And he may do it over Dak as well. It's closer with Justin Fields and Dak than it is with Fields and Herbert for me.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I'm going to put Herbert at the bottom there just because I think they're going to do a lot of controlling on the ground. I don't think they're going to have to use Herbert through the air as much.
And I mean, with the celebration of just being paid, oh man, Fields should be above him. I can't do it. Defense is too good for Cleveland. Give me Justin Fields. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's disgusted.
Fields over Dak. Oh. Yeah, that was, I think we already did that. I thought we already did that. I thought we already put, week 1. That is disgusting. It's gross, but
just in case anybody wants to be irresponsible with me, if you add to James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, and Gus Edwards, if you add Zach Moss and Tank Dell, $5 gets you $2,500. Just because it's 7 guys. I know.
Jamar Chase and Tank Dell?
No, Zach Moss. Zach Moss and Tank Dell.
Read off the original list again.
The original list was James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, Kenneth Walker, and Gus Edwards. That was our consensus.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then you added Jonathan Taylor. I added Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Go for it. And then if you add Zach Moss and Tank Dell to that and make it a 7-leg parlay, $5 gets you $2,500.
All right, let's play this.
I mean,
you got to put the $5 bet in.
It's.
I'm putting the $5 bet in later.
That's not I just feel like those are all reasonable people that might score touchdowns today. Like it's just
yeah.
I'm not doing a
That's
17 player parlay. There's 7 guys that I think.
No.
And I like Amon-Ra, so I might do another one with 8 guys and add Amon-Ra.
Just here it goes. It just keeps going.
Yeah, that's how it grows. That's how it grows. That's how I'm gonna get to my eventually one of these days, boys. I'm gonna hit one for like 15 people. Last year I was 2 off of a 17 legger.
I know.
Crazy.
Jalen Wright is out.
Okay.
What?
Just throwing that out there. Jalen Wright is out.
Oh,
Okay.
so Mostert and Achane season all day, huh?
Lock it in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lock that in for sure.
We picked Mostert earlier anyway.
Yeah.
We
No,
did.
for
No,
sure.
we did.
Yeah,
Still, but
I'll fire
even
them
more
both
so
up.
now.
It's just I was worried about Jalen Wright coming in and eating carries. Now that's another 6-8 carries that I'm not really worried about.
Agreed.
Gibson under 8.5 yards longest rush. Ray Davis under 8.5 for the longest rush. Taysom Hill anytime. Oh, I love that. Falcons first half, second half money line are all easy money. Wow.
I like that
those.
big range.
Yeah, I like
that a
the
lot. I
Falcons
love the
first half, second
Taysom
half,
anytime. Yo,
Yeah.
this is Taysom.
Oh, okay. So Taysom and Amon-Ra.
That's an oddball. That's an oddball.
That's one of those ones, man.
I'll throw Taysom on my list.
I'm gonna make one with him too. All right, let's Taysom.
I'll put him as the number 9 on that anytime list. But yeah, I love that. Falcons first half, second half, money line. Ooh, I like that too. He's playing on the Falcons winning that game. Falcons everywhere, money line.
Yeah, I like the Falcons. I like the Falcons today.
I like that. But yo, guys, everybody that's still in the chat, we appreciate you so much. Thank you. If you're new, like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We're here every single Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. commercial free. We don't stop.
No.
All right. We
No,
gear
zero
up
breaks.
for this.
Yes, this is what we do.
Do we get paid? No, we don't get paid. We do it for you. We do it for us helping you. That is it. We enjoy talking football. We enjoy talking out the tilts between the three of us. And we love your input. We love people in the chat interacting with us on a weekly basis. Shout out from the bottom of our hearts to you guys. If you have any other chats for today, put them in the chat. Let's get them going. And I still see some more. I see an old time friend from the Vic and Anthony's days.
Schneider.
Bill Schneider. Shout out.
Schneider,
on
what's
the
good,
screen.
man?
What's up?
Welcome back, bro.
We got to get together, Bill.
That's that dude. That's that dude.
Let's go. Yeah,
yeah,
Jeff said it all, man. You guys drive the show every year. This is great coming back to see like everybody in here and I'm just scrolling up and looking at all the tilts and everything. Never worried about coming into the show and it being crickets and y'all not being here. So just
they drive it, man.
Thank you.
The
enough.
Tilt
You
Squad
guys drive
drives the show.
Yeah. You win your leagues. This is huge. This is just a great little community that we just ended up just building here, man. And I can't wait to do this for 17 more weeks. 18, 17.
17
technically, because 17.
I mean, technically we're around on week 18, but we may take off.
We do it week 18.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. And even if we don't, we hold these up on week 18, baby. That's why you guys are all here. We're all champions. Everybody's got their trophies. Look at the chef. He's got his belt.
What's good, baby? What's good?
Another trophy back there behind.
Let's get another one on the.
You know
let's
I mean?
get another one on there.
Yeah.
Let's get another one.
So we're doing it for that. We're doing it to help you be in, because fantasy football's fun and it keeps you busy all year. But when you make those playoffs, man, like it goes up to another level and it makes you feel good about the way you drafted and your team. Because today, we all love our rosters. Everybody likes their team. Sometimes if you don't, you'd be surprised. It's actually better than you think, and it's going to be okay. Just stay here with us. Stay active. Make trades. Play the waiver wire. Pay attention to the chef. Follow him on Twitter at FFChef. He's got always good stuff about waivers and all that. So, like, and we have a good community behind us. Shout out CDOT for jumping on the show today. All our friends at the football guys, Troy and Jeff and Dave Kluge and Steffi Smalls on Twitter. If you don't follow anybody, follow Steffi Smalls. She's a fun follow on Twitter.
Real
so,
fun.
like, those are the people that we get our bounce ideas.
We're missing so many out of that group.
Cooter Doodle,
I know, right? Cooter Doodle has been my favorite follow on Twitter.
Indeed, she's hilarious.
Dying. Like so funny, just like right, like in funny bone, like just right built in, hilarious.
Yeah. So that whole long story. There's a long story about how this podcast got started, how it evolved, how it's grown, how our friendships around the community and the industry have grown. And I get every single year, I get at least one new person involved in fantasy football or involved in this show and I am just ecstatic about doing it again this year for you guys. It's always such a warm and fuzzy feeling. You know, I
It
get
is.
the goosebumps going.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the IPA.
Nah,
Maybe
it's
it's
not
No, I
the
got him.
IPA.
It might have
I
been
got
the
him.
Johnny.
It
There it
happened.
is. Look at
But
him.
no,
Just standing
but
up.
like, but for real, you know, you guys drive the show, and we appreciate you all so much. Keep those questions coming in the chat. We got 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Let's do some lightning. Let's make it happen. We got any tilts for ourselves?
Before we get into those for ourselves. Oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to bring up, we're at 166 subs on YouTube right now, which is
Very
like
nice.
huge
That's
for
the
us, because
team.
once we hit 100, now, you know, we were able to make the youtube.com/thetiltisreal, which was like super dope. So I don't know, like, what's our goal this year? Like break 2?
Our goal
Modest
is
goal?
that the 166 all make it to the playoffs. That's my.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
that would be
so
if we can
that's
get
a real
everybody
thing.
in the playoffs, cause like that would be my dream
Okay,
right there.
okay.
Unless they're in the league with us.
There's room. There's room, because if you're in a league with us, and
There's room for
if there's
everybody.
if you're in a league with us and you don't watch this show, then that's on you, fam.
Shame on you.
Thank you for your
donation.
thank you for your donation. Then you know what I mean. Don't come and pay attention and get free information and advice. That's cool. Don't take advantage of 10 hours I spent looking up offensive linemen. That's on you, cuz. Do you? However, next week, you said we're going to be here every week. Next week, I will be on the road. I am going to make every effort to come to you live from the Washington Commanders Stadium, where I'm going to be. Thanks to shout out Randy Richardson and the connections and our friend Adam. Shout out. I'm going to be in the owner's box, cuz.
Dude,
At the Commanders
rub
Stadium.
it in a little bit more.
That's bananas, dude.
VIP style, you know what I mean? And I'm watching the Giants face the Commanders. I get to watch Neighbors live.
I did not get an invite.
I'm sorry, Chef. There's only 4, and I'm
someone calls
don't
out,
worry. I'm gonna be rubbing elbows with those people. If you think I'm
if
not gonna be up there
calls
networking,
out of that predicament,
oh
you
yeah,
let me know. We'll do
100%.
the show from the parking lot.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to do it from the parking
I
lot.
may just drive down to Washington and sit in the parking lot and do
the show with us. Tailgate.
Yeah.
Tailgate with the Giants fans.
Swanson, you want to take a trip?
Road trip.
I mean,
We got the Wi-Fi in the truck, homie.
We're leaving at 7 a.m. So we should be there
the
by
next
10.
couple weeks.
It's next Sunday.
Be my last
Week
chance to
2.
take trips for a while.
So, I mean, I should be there live. So if I'm not here in the studio live with the chef, I'm gonna try to make every effort to be a correspondent from the field and update everybody there.
Yeah, we'll call you in.
Oh, for sure.
Cheese wants to know about the Mark Andrews usage.
None.
Chef broke this down earlier,
broke
so
it down
Chef, if you want to
perfectly
do it one
earlier.
more time for Cheese here. It's the gist of everything is he's going to be fine, and here's why.
He was in a car accident. There's a bunch of different factors.
There was
that
double,
played into
triple,
it.
and teaming him.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Nick Bolton is real. Like, Nick Bolton is a really good cover linebacker. And then Justin Reed was coming down and bracketing him, and they were trying to take him away specifically.
They took him away.
Yeah, so
Kansas City will take at least one person away. And we have to remember
what
that
works for you and take him away.
The Ravens and the Chiefs are the number 1 and 2 defense in this league.
Yeah, and
according to
AFC,
last year,
absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
and look at Kelsey. Are we panicking over Kelsey? They had the same stat line. We're not. It's because he was getting bracketed and double teamed. They took him away, and then Rashee Rice was wide open. Zay Flyers was wide open. Likely was wide open because they were double teaming Mark Andrews.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, if you think about it, if Rashad Bateman had gotten more touches or more catches, we wouldn't be batting an eye over.
And he had the targets. It just kind of didn't work out.
It just didn't work out.
Didn't,
he was forced out of bounds. He dropped one or maybe two,
and he was missed on another one or two. Like by
and
Lamar.
We would be like, oh wow, Bateman. That's interesting.
He's here.
This offense,
even Aguilar got targets.
Great. Yeah. I wouldn't.
He got one target for
pushing
6
the
yards.
panic button for Mark Andrews yet.
He was. Yeah,
no,
Aguilar was getting looks.
He was getting looks. He had 1 target for 6 yards. I mean,
but he should have
still getting looks. But
yeah,
Bateman had 5 targets. Caught 2 of them for 53.
I promise you, there were 5 or 6 plays that were designed for Aguilar, and he just didn't get the target because he doesn't get open. So that
you really think they designed 5 or 6 plays for Nelson Aguilar? Really?
100%. There were 5 plays where he was the primary target, and then he wasn't targeted because Lamar broke off of it or something else happened during the play, or likely was wide open streaking across the field. And Zay Flowers, the one time on the 20-yard in that he caught in the beginning of the game, he was open because it was supposed to be to Aguilar. You see Lamar looking deep for Aguilar, and then he broke down. The only reason I know that is because I had Aguilar as an anytime touchdown in one of my parlays, so I was paying particular attention to Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah.
I know it because that's how you hit big. So I had Aguilar, my eyes on him, and I was like, "Oh, that was for him." We went to Zay Flowers is wide open. You got to take that 20-yard gain. Like you can't not throw that ball, you know. So, but he was involved.
I feel like it was for him on the second look. Just the first look broke down, and by the time the second look came around, Lamar had to run away.
That times that happened too.
But it was super even on both sides, right? It was basically the same game on both sides of the ball.
Thing,
Like,
yeah. I'm going to take your tight end away, and then I'm going to make you beat me with your other receivers, and, we're going to try to rely on our lines up front. The only difference is
Isaiah likely isn't Noah Gray.
No, that's part of it. Yeah, but Rashee Rice basically played that role in what they were giving you. The difference is Kansas City's number 2 offensive line in the league, and the Baltimore Ravens are like 10th or 11th. All due respect to Ronnie Stanley, and Linderbaum, the center, which are both really good, but they have 2 good players. The Chiefs have 3 really good linemen and then a good young rookie on the left side. So, the offensive line difference was the difference. Chris Jones was in the backfield. Madubuike really wasn't.
I was going to say, not every team is going to have Chris Jones. You
know what I mean?
Mark
so Chris Jones versus
fine.
that O-line, that was the difference in the game. The slimmest of margins, a toe going out of bounds. The difference was Chris Jones is better than their defensive lineman, and their offensive line is better than the Ravens' offensive line. That's it.
Yay, buddy.
Oh, my man. Come on down here, kid. Come here,
I think
buddy.
we did this one earlier, too, with Zach here, but between the whites, Rashad or Zamir.
Yeah, it's Rashad for me, man.
It's Rashad for me.
It's Zamir for me.
I still think it's still Zamir for you?
Yeah. Oh, is that a pumpkin? Yeah. What are you doing with that?
Yeah. You're over here, H. Come here. You want to get on camera?
I'm excited for this.
Tell
Squad, just a little bit about me.
Come and sit with you.
2.
You bought 2 pumpkins?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're not on camera. There you are. You see yourself right there on camera?
Yeah. AJ.
Where's your neighbor's jersey, cuz?
Where's your football jersey?
Where's your neighbor's jersey?
It's upstairs.
It's upstairs?
Yeah.
It's at the
That's
dry
okay.
cleaner.
It's okay. He's got a cool neighbor's jersey. You want to say hi on the microphone?
He
Say
got
hi,
a
Tilt
neighbor's
Squad.
jersey before I did.
Bye.
Hi, Tilt Squad. My man.
What's up, bud?
Dog almost took
AJ, you
down
want to
the
take a
fan
shot
studio.
at this? AJ gets to take a shot at this tilt here for the
AJ,
highest.
who do you think is going to be better? Keenan Allen, Gabe Davis, or JSN?
Jason.
JSN.
Wow,
Kid's
let's
got
go.
my
God,
skills.
that kid's ready.
He's ready.
He's ready.
Wow. Hyde, that's
Look
it,
at
man.
Hyde. If you don't listen to him, man, we're gonna have a problem. You better take the boy's advice. He said JSN. Light him up.
We might ruin
You
your
got
day, but
minions?
AJ's not.
Yeah. He's got minions and fantasy football takes. I love it.
Dude, I love the JSN take.
JSN.
AJ. Good job.
Good job.
He didn't
buddy.
hesitate either. That was
No,
just
no,
that was
he
fair.
said it
That
with
was
his
fair.
chest.
Confident.
That was no hesitation.
Yeah. I'm gonna put JSN in my touchdown parlays for you.
Daddy.
Yeah, you
It is
silly
a
buddy.
silly pumpkin. Do you know
That's
you're
the
talking
right
to a
answer
lot
to
of
that
people
tilt,
right now?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching you right now on TV.
Yeah.
It's your first
Yeah.
TV appearance there, huh?
Yeah.
I love it. And you got a
Yeah,
good
it's a
tilt
debut.
already.
Yeah.
JSN, if JSN scores, I need a video of him going crazy.
we will.
Yeah.
Don't pull a hamstring, chef.
Oh, yeah, that has never happened before.
You know, guys.
Hey, when you celebrate, you celebrate. You know what I mean? Everything the chef does, he does it to the fullest. He does fantasy football, he does it to the fullest. His real job, being a dad, being a husband, whatever he's doing, he does it to the fullest. And when he's a Giants fan, he
I
might
do it
go
to the fullest.
110%.
It's gonna be loud in this house.
Papa
today.
Hammy.
It's gonna be loud.
in this house.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Especially with that neighbor's
right.
touchdown that we haven't talked about yet.
If
Well,
neighbor
listen,
scores
we're
a touchdown, it's gonna be great.
We're at 11:56. We're gonna head on out of here. Let you guys
Let's
go
do
and
it.
get your lineups all set. I want to thank everyone
Yeah.
that keeps driving
Thank you,
this
Tilt
show
Squad.
every single season right
Say thank you,
here
Tilt
for
Squad.
week 1.
Please subscribe.
My man. Tilt
My
Squad,
man.
we love you. We will be back next week, same time, more tilts. Can't wait to see how the rest of week 1 is gonna
Yeah.
shake
See you in
out.
the playoffs.
See you in the playoffs. Thank
Bye,
you,
buddy.
everybody, again. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, like and subscribe on our YouTube channel,
Buddy.
youtube.com/c/the
You know what?
tilt is real. There's a couple slashes in there. Guys, thank you so much for tilting in,
Go get it.
and we will see you guys next week.
I love AJ, dude. He's the best.
Yeah, dude.
Peace, guys. Let's get it. Get
Let's
money,
get
get
it.
paid.
Get money, get paid. See you next
Let's
week.
go.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Sunday Tilt. Visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/thetiltisreal and like and subscribe. We're live every Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you all next week on The Tilt is Real.